Yeah, man, as on the club, like it up the live as on the forward. Check. Check. Yeah, man, early today because me have to leave early, you know. Yeah, man, Millicent, everything good, boo. What go on with you? You alright? Make sure you're good, you know. Make sure you're good and nobody not trouble, you know, cause I don't want to go look for nobody, you see me, Millicent?
Yeah.
Cause you know me come find them, though. It's him and me got talk about Jada Buchanan. That romance scamming something there. No, sir, it a go on, so. People that get beat out there with the romance scamming, the online romance scamming. I could make people them come in, you know. Pick up yourself, Brandon. Yearly. Yeah, man, I deal with the exam them, you know. Yeah, man, early start today because I have to leave early, you know. Big up yourself all over Twitch. Big up yourself all who up on the Ragashanti page on Facebook. Big up all of the Ragashanti TV people in there. Big up all members of Ragashanti TV. Big up on yourself. I know this thing, yeah. you said, Jada, you said the entire morning your boss has been talking about the romance scam. That she really has an opinion on anything and she spent 2 hours talking about it. I big something out there, man. If we are going to start the show with that thing, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play the video. Why the woman they get a piece of beating though, no? Yeah, the woman she get a piece of beating. But big and serious people in them have one saying in Jamaica, you know. We never give you nothing for put on. Say me never give you nothing for put on, me not supposed to expect nothing from you, you see it? Say if you come here and tell me, say me forget this and that and that and this and what. But the whole notion with them thing, you know, them set you up. Then right at the end, in order to get the thing, you have to give her money. I am understanding how some people will get conned, or some people will be deceiving, or some people will be duplicitous. I get it, but I just a part there of the scam them I can't understand. Like, when I understand it, you know, but I still not get it out. In this day and age, people get beaten with that. Once it reach the part, they will say, you have to pay money. So them tell you about what you have to pay, you know, them lead you up and establish the relationship and lead you up and get you. And again, I know I'm redundant with this, but people can come from confidence. Right? The full term was a confidence man. And them just shorten it and say con man. But it's confidence. And the idea is for the scam to work, they have to first win your confidence. Once them win them confidence, then put on the armor. But I'm saying in this day and age, even if somebody beat you with the confidence part, once you reach a part, they will say, you have to Lego your money now, you know have to make this thing happen. But I don't know that still beats some people, John. I don't know that still beats some people. I don't know other part there. Because once I don't know you're a stranger and then you go say this and that, Tara not what's it not, way. Once you reach a point where you say, yo, and in order to get this, you have to give me money. It done this, so, you know. Mark, you know, there's several other things that I would have known that red flag, I scam this, you know. But I'm saying that one part, I don't understand why that isn't an immediate wake-up call for the people who got scammed. Like the part they will say, send me your money. In order to get this, send me your money. Why the part they beat them? Me not get it. Well, yeah, greed and, you know, sometimes I don't even greed alone, you know. Yeah, greed a part type, but I'm convinced greed listen, people, you have element like desperation, for example, you know. It always catch older people so that you have the element of vulnerability. So not just greed, you have naivety. You have some people who just clueless about what's going on out there in the world. Them just live this sheltered life. And them don't even see a little generalship when some obvious things happen where you can't see a generalship come. Them can't see it. So I wouldn't say it's greed alone, you know. It's greed, naivety, vulnerability, like loneliness. When them scam the old people, them beat them for that loneliness part there, man. Right? You have desperation, you have people in in desperate situations. So, they are, relatively gullible and susceptible to those types of manipulation and things, because their desperation has rendered them, predisposed, to be a victim of these types of illicit enterprise. You understand? So I want to say it's greed alone. Greed is definitely part of the equation for some people, but for others, check. Vanessa Thompson over YouTube. You post no sound. Vanessa, look at everybody else who yesterday they know. You see anybody else that post no sound? Vanessa, look, everybody else said yes. Anybody else? Well, I don't know why me as a guy should not get no sound, should not hear me. Somebody post and tell Vanessa say she alone now here. Here over upon YouTube, that somebody post and tell her say she alone now here. Vanessa come on the trade and say no sound. Blossom bless Raga, when your nose are gonna stop grow. Blossom, you know what is interesting? If I'm not mistaken, nose is one of those things on your body that never stop growing. I think it's your nose and your ears. You can Google it and check it for me, yeah? It's your nose. Richie Rebel, big up yourself, Rebel One designer, bust them head out the wicked, I see him a general. People don't even check out that youth there, I'm proud of him, proud of him subtle. Man start him thing and build him thing, that's what it's about, and the man enjoy what him a do, Them look at something, them love them something there, and see people rise. But yeah, I think hold on, this thing I'm gonna check. Alright, I think that look a bit better. Check. Yes, people, what may I say? I think, if I'm not mistaken, I know your ears never stop growing. Now, if you have big ears like somebody like Barack Obama, boy, because Obama ears them big, But I like me, with my big nose, and it now stop growing. Yo. But people remember, reality is all about perception. So, I not tell nobody what to do, I not tell nobody what to do. Everybody have them life to live, right? But I keep my big nose, I go with me, man, because Sophia, alright, well I don't know. So let me see who say something about the nose. Blossom Bless said, when your nose are gonna stop grow. Then Sophia Jones said, your lip big too. And boy, thank God me reach the age where them said Jamaicans really into looks, And Jamaicans is like, me don't know, it's a thing, Jamaica just really into looks. That's why somebody get beat with something, Well, when it was when I picked them thing, you used to bother me. I joke though, I laugh off of them something there and think or whatever, But why? For society, that is we're obsessed with looks, aesthetics, And some people can't angle it as well as others, and boy, unfortunately, that's why you see all some of the women them are subject themselves to all them. Again, me not throw no word for nobody. Right? Because when I have a style, we are talking general. And so you throw word for that, so you throw word for. Me not throwing no word for nobody. But I say, just overall Jamaican culture, the looks thing is a whole heap of pressure. and Jamaicans, you know. Right, holy. Janice, darling, when you say you love my big lips, them. Thank you, darling. No, I'm not such a gent. Them thinking about them, know, and whatever. When I was younger, I don't know, they used to call me donkey nose hole and stab them up and all them something there, whatever, you know. But, okay, I'm a picnic. But as I say, the looks thing is something, in general, is a whole heap of pressure, but places like Jamaica, you know, other countries too, Venezuela, in Latin America, it's huge. But the looks thing, boy, the way it pressure people, and when I see how some woman I go through right now with the plastic surgery and all them something, it's rough, you know? It's rough, you know? Some people can't let it go and things, some people have to keep on and go in and, you know? Nah, man, my good ice rush, my good man. That I'm a old man, you know. I'm sitting there, oh Lord, man, I'm sitting there. We're going on the scamming thing. These are just preliminary convos, you know? And whatever. No, but as I say, when that thing come up, I'm going to react to it and whatever. You know? But it's a salient issue. Because I'm just mentioning it, you know, because again, I have all my friends and so forth, you know, this whole debate with the dolly body something them, you know. It's huge out there, huge, you know. Well, I'm just make sure say something balance up here, so. All right, so the scamming thing, you know, the romance scam. Apparently, remember when a man did call and him talk about the person who link him and thing and whatever, and I say him if end up pay for something or whatever. Right, but when I show you and thing or whatever, a man did call and thing, and so the same scam, you know, and TVJ do a thing on it, because TVJ do a thing on one person, but apparently it's happening to a bunch of people out there. And we're hearing it as Jamaicans or people affiliated with Jamaica. We're hearing it now, but you know, it's happening all over. But usually when you say, you can have a sense that that something is going on out there. I don't know how it is defined, but something is going on out there where Jamaicans are targeted. It's either Jamaica or Jamaicans are targeted. So, and when that happens, these things are usually, you know, when they trend or they develop a momentum or you have a focus and thing, it's usually because it's working. So if it's working in a particular area with a particular group of people, at this of them are going to go. Because the equation is pretty simple right there. So if it is out there that Jamaicans are gullible, and Jamaicans have, not only they are gullible, but them have money, or them will find the money or whatever, then at this of the scamming of focus. Particularly if even though it a do with so-called foreigner, we usually involve like a white foreigner who is speaking a certain way. I don't know the details of it. But I am even wondering if I really the white foreigner them I talk to, or is the white foreigner working in collusion with some Jamaicans, or is there some sort of technology, you know, AI, chat GPT, that is being used to make you think, say, the white foreigner who attacked you is actually the person, is actually the real person when it is not, is somebody else, but them just can't. I don't know how it works, you know. I don't know, you know, when them say them see when the person send a video and thing, like, I'm going to play the thing right now, you know, but when we run the video, you're going to see, you know, the TVJ video, you're going to see pictures of the scammer. But we see pictures. We don't see video of the scammer. But supposedly the scammer sent video. But if you look on the presentation again, the video assure you them apart the things when them supposedly are sent to the person who's going to be scammed. So you really don't see the scammer attack. You see so-called picture of the scammer, and you see so-called the scammer and a thing apart the things them for the person. But I don't know if them actually see a video with the scammer attack. Because it sounds to me like it's cleverly packaged. So nobody call yet. All right, we're going to play it right now. I'm going to play it from my IG after my Instagram page because I have it over here. So, all right, hold on, you know.
Site TikTok.
Wait. All right, hold on. Oh, nobody call right now, Mego. All right. All right, so this is my Instagram page. All right. Okay, make put this up here so and see me can pull this down here. So. All right, so and it's this video, the first one. All right.
An approach on social media site TikTok. Hello, with a smiley face emoji to get the attention of the person. Exchanges begin, relationships blossom. It's fairly common. This, however, is not innocuous. This is the beginning of a well-coordinated scam. A romance scam. Think Tinder swindler, but not meeting the person. This was February 15, a month ago. Richard here from Romania targeted victim Vicky. We've changed her name to protect her identity.
He said he's a business person. So what happened is that we even video call, we talk a little. And mostly, me want to see if the person is a sure person. I even look on these pictures on TikTok. So most of them is like videos, but it's really like looking like him.
They spoke in the following days and weeks leading up to March, her birthday month. Richard from Romania, who she believed she had developed a close relationship with, offered to send her a package.
The package consists of $15,000 US, a laptop, a iPhone, a bracelet, and also a perfume set. So he sent me a receipt with my name, everything on it.
She even received this photo as evidence of the money being sent, and also videos of Richard in store buying the items and pictures of him shipping them off to her. She received this WhatsApp from Anthony claiming to work at Diplomatic Security Services at Sangster International Airport. But there was a catch.
He said I'm supposed to deposit a some amount of money before I can get it.
The first deposit on March 6, 8:17 a.m., $55,000. She was told this was a clearance fee. Then another payment.
They said that they find a sum amount of $15,000 US in the package, and I should pay a sum of $180,000. So for the money in the package.
She paid a further $120,000 at 11:08 a.m. that morning. In total, she was scammed $455,000. She only stopped after calling the real Sangster Airport and was told there was no diplomatic security service department.
Let me say, what is me get myself in now?
She has not heard back from Richard since.
I thought it was a birthday gift because he said he really wants me to come over with my kids.
Victim Vicky reported the scam to NCB.
In recent times, Giovanni would have seen a proliferation of what referred to as romance scam. This is a form of social engineering where fraudsters perceive to lure customer via different different social media platforms. They appears to be seeking love, but the ultimate aim is to deceive the customer.
Dane Nicholson is head of special investigation at NCB and the chair of the anti-fraud committee in the Jamaica Bankers Association. Since February, there have been an average of 10 similar reports weekly, a spike. These videos obtained by our news team have been sent to victims as part of the trick.
What they'll do is purport to be sending luxurious items, Louis Vuitton bag, Samsung phones, large sums of cash, and that they need to pay for the custom fees and other duties at the airport.
The victims are mostly vulnerable women, all age groups. He recalls his team trying to protect an elderly lady from the scam recently.
We convinced her not to send the funds because it is a fraud. And a couple of days, she visit another branch, send off the money, and then in another couple of days, she come crying to us, but we told you.
Victim Vicky has reported her case to the police, desperate to get back her money. The Bankers Association is urging customers not to share personal information with people they meet online and use common sense.
You don't need to send any amount of money overseas to clear the package. That is one of the clearest red flags, because if he send you $100 and it's $40 to clear it, tell him to send him $60 then.
This is how it started.
Boy, people are going. As Bujuda says, somebody please tell me now. Oh, Master God, where I run now? Put the. Alright. People, a couple of things. We're going to get tonight, you know, you can call on, you know. See how they big up yourself, man. I want to tell me if a licky, she licky, or you can understand how she get beat and all them things there, whatever, you know, really. But with all due respect, people, you know, but it look like somebody, it look like, hey, this camera them not easy, you know, because them link her in a February and her birthday in March. That is not by accident. That is not by accident. They know them I do. You know, them look on your profile and all them someday, you know, them go through your post them and thing and whatever and see when you celebrate your birthday and thing. And they're very organized, you know. Yeah, man. People, when they see me, I just kind of reduce all certain look of private information about myself for me used to put upon me. I kind of reduce, draw back, and I'm not too hard post up my picnic them anymore and thing or whatever, you know, cause all something are going out there with pedophile and all them something there, you know. People them post up them picnic and them go around and go link them picnic through the game them where them play, you know. Roblox and when them play it online and whatever, but them I get stuff with it through them see people post stuff on Instagram and Facebook, and then the pedophile them go so no boom and go at the pit of them on the Roblox and the game them where them play, you know, Fortnite and them. Yeah, man, so but what me I say, sometimes you have to pay attention to detail, you know, because alright, well on. So she meet a man in February online and her birthday in March. So you meet a man and after 1 month you meet the man now. Man never see you from Adams. The man no know under your tongue. Him no know if you're a man or a woman. And him a go send you a laptop, brand new laptop, brand new expensive phone. And one else again, brand new expensive phone and all kind of sitting and whatever. What I'm saying is, ladies, is that let me be careful, you know, because there was a time when me and woman I say, oh, she only talk to man who can buy her car and apartment, and me they laugh off her. Only if you find out say it's true. You have man out there who have them money like that and them a chat to woman and quick o'clock them a buy them car and apartment. And I was just like, okay, all right, me learn, me listen. So, but me no know. It sound, me no know. Like, is something normal that? You know, is that normal? Is that understandable for us to say? No, but it's not unusual, Ragafe. you know, a woman me. One of them said, well, laptop, phone, and Louis Vuitton and all kind of something and whatever. I don't know. Is that normal for people to say, well, you have some rich man, you know, and them have the money like that. So them, you know, once you start talk to them send on. Because what we ever heard, you know, is what was exchanged, you know, like, you know, how deep them get in and whatever. Because him probably trick her enough to make her believe, say. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point she concluded like, yo, I want to eat that man this. All right? No, seriously. I wouldn't be surprised. I want to eat that man this. You're the man that feel me. You're the man that dead over me and thing and whatever, right? So I wouldn't be surprised. Right? So you have that element. But the other thing what I say is, I some people that talk about it. So by the way, that thing you gone viral in the, well, relatively viral in the Jamaican community, that video, yeah. See, the Jada say it happens, you know, man do that for me and no sexual exchange. It's true, yeah, man just talk to woman and woman look good and whatever and thing and buy phone, buy all kind of expensive thing or whatever. Like I said, I stand corrected. But even the online thing is just this person in a distant land or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, but again, what I was talking to, just to show you how these things can be somewhat deceptive. Because some colleagues and myself, well, friends and myself, we were talking and they were like, yeah, Raga, but if the man, they put on video and thing and convince, and I'm saying, no. I don't know if them see the man on video, but I'm saying if I not pay attention to detail, because I'm saying this TVJ presentation here, at no point we saw the man actually talking, you know, because I was saying to them that it have to be Jamaicans because them know what to tell them in a Jamaican sense, you know, if they say go so and so or this or that, I don't know, whatever. Right? It sounds to me that on some level it might be Jamaicans targeting Jamaicans, you know, through a foreigner voice. But and them I said, nah, man, because Ray a foreigner, you know, she said she to talk to the person at the video. And I say, no, she never. So, Raga, you never watch it so man, that you talk to the man in the video. I said, no, you never watch it properly and carefully. People, we saw pictures of the man. Oh, we can't even say is the man. We have to say pictures of a man, right? We saw videos of people packing in stuff in a box. People, you can't get them there for the internet easy. You can get pictures of people packing in things, you know, laptop and this and that, you know, whatever. You don't have whatever. Somebody can film that easy. What we never see in the video is actually that person in the picture actually talking. So I just my little theory that and most that person in it, and it's unlikely that the person who run this scam. Well, let me be careful because in a Tinder swindler, it was the same person who see other person that did run the scam. So but what I'm saying is that usually with them thing, what you think you're seeing is not what you're seeing. It's not what is, right? So chances are, for most of these people who are doing it, them no ain't able to recognize them, right? So them use all these covers in way, but the way it is packaged and presented to you, if you're not careful, you think you see something that you not see. You think you see somebody talk to you on the video when them not talk to you on the video, you know? It would be interesting to talk to this lady, you know, and get some more details. You know, no, what I'm saying, she can't talk. Of course she was talking to somebody. Audio. What, you know, the issue of me and my, you know, a debate was, them watch that video, this TVJ video. And they left thinking that they saw the man attack. And I'm like, no. I don't know if she have a video with the man attack, you know, but I'm saying from the video where we never see the man attack. We saw pictures, and then we see her on a pack. Right? So me no know. The point me I say, when you see them, you have to be careful, you know, because, you know, she may hear the same voice when we talk to her on the phone. She may hear that same voice. I said, listen, here I am packing in your iPhone, I'm packing in your laptop. She hear the same voice. But that voice where she hear and see the packing, you know, must be the person in that picture. So me that curious to know if she actually saw a video, if she actually watched videos of the man they were in the picture. Because at one point she said she even go up on him TikTok and see him picture them and thing and whatever, and she said she just want know if it's sure, she said sure, or either sure or short. She just want to make sure say him sure or make sure say him short, something like that, right? And somebody will go out of them way for assure you, say them a put the US dollar. People, usually when people give people money and thing, them not go out of them way for sure. Them say, me not send the thing, and it's either them send it or not send, right? But the fact that them assure you the money, the objective is to dazzle the AI. The objective is to make you think you see the thing real. Right? So me I say, even them little sign there, whatever, you know. Me can tell you, say, woman who used to get money from man or whatever, no, so the man, them not too, you have someone and two look idiot man, them flashy dashy, right? But, you know, usually man, them more circumspect with them something and say, well, what you need? You know, okay, I'll send it over, you know. I saw them man, they work, you understand? The man, they're not going to make no video. I swear you put in money in an envelope, and for my man I make video and I put in money in an envelope. He might do that for frightening you. He might do that for dazzle you, right? He might do that for say, you know, you're claffy, I never see come see, you know, used to them bring that money and whatever this and that. He might do that for catch you, right? If I'm wrong, one can call in and tell me I'm wrong, yeah, right? But I'm just saying, when them create right to an green, the illusion. They do these little clever, little nuanced thing when they package the thing neatly where you think you see something or you think you hear something when you're not hear what you think you hear and you're not see what you think you see. You understand? Anyway, you know, again, I just want to know I start the show early because I have to leave early. I have to go on something later on. Yardman TV, big up yourself, you know. Germany, them general, big up yourself, man, right? Yardman TV over Germany, they see that thing there, whatever. I don't know if I'm following you, I must follow you and support you too and thing like that. But anyway, all right, well, I know, I could open the phone line and if you call from America or Canada, North America, just see the number there. And see the WhatsApp there. Somebody a call on the WhatsApp right away. Good afternoon, caller. What go on?
Morning. I hope you hear me. You hear me?
I hear you good, Brittany. What go on?
Okay. Me just want to touch upon that something the way you that talk about.
Hey.
But she lucky.
What you mean?
She lucky say the lady will get scammed.
Yeah.
She lucky say he never scam her life. Because she's a fool.
Well, what was she fool? What's she fool with? You could have get catched too. Because you couldn't get catched too.
No, but look here now.
Yeah.
If somebody has send you something, you're not supposed to send them money for clear it. And them supposed to give you the money for clear it. Exactly.
Precisely.
So she never think. And many other people who get scammed them way there.
Yeah, that is what
not think.
That is the argument I was making at the beginning of the show. Me I say, even if you beat me, because some people good, you know. Some people good. So even if you beat me and you trick me and whatever and me I get in. You see, once you reach a point there where you are saying me have to go send money forget money. No, sir. No, if you give me money, you give me money. But you ask me for my money if I give me money for. If you give me money, you give me money. If you give me money, you take care of everything. If I forget the money, then that's why you give me money. Why me must go give you my money now?
Exactly. Then I think. Raga, you know, so one time I win some money for one radio station.
Yeah.
And this man called me. It look like he did listen to the program.
Yeah.
And he called me and tell me, say, me must send him money to get my money. me must send him money to get my money. So I say, who are you? And him a talk like him a work at IrieJam. IrieJam he did win the money pan.
Yeah.
And him a talk like say him a work at there.
Yeah.
So I say, okay then, sir, I will give IrieJam a call. He say, oh, if Raga right away, he cut the conversation.
Bomba, but you're right, you know. No, listen, man, and hear you win the money, you know, and just and figure out, oh, you know, probably me no know, do some kind of search and get your number right away, or somebody in the station give him the link or whatever and say, see our number, your man, and call, you know. Some look at us link, and some of them have the money, and I say no, because by him for call, you know, in your mind, but this must be legit, because oh, him would have my number, and then I'ma just win some upon IrieJam. So that is on them.
I don't know. What if money me did win, you know, at 30 grand me did win. So it look like say he kind want me for PM sitting out at the 30 grand.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So he think call no. So Raga, you see when me call, me say I'm going to give IrieJam a call.
Yeah.
And you see when me call IrieJam, they say they don't know nothing about that. They say they go put out a disclaimer.
Yeah,
no. They don't know nothing about him.
Yo, this camera them a go hard, yo.
Yes, so if me never lose me head, me I tell you. Cause me I say, hold me, that time when him a tell me about the money, me get the money already.
Oh.
Me get the money about, Raga, me get the money almost 2 weeks ago when him a call me.
When him a call?
Mm-hmm.
You think that easy?
It's easy, man.
All right. I take some call. Yeah, big up yourself.
Yeah,
you
man.
know,
outside, I do some work. Outside, I do some work.
You're outside, down. What you say, down on your pen, down on your pen. Which one are your pen? Hog pen or goat pen or what? Chicken pen. Your chicken pen.
Expansion.
Oh, yeah.
It's only expansion.
Nice.
So, Mark not really want me to go work. So, me I do some expansion. They can't take the argument, yeah, man. So, me I do some expansion.
All right. Brittany, you know, say me never taste your hand yet. Oh, by the way, if you're not Jamaican, me have some friend up here and say, Brittany, them terribly see. Sometimes you say some Jamaican thing and them not. In Jamaica, amongst Jamaicans, I would say, if you're not taste the person on, you mean you haven't tasted their cooking. Okay. So, Brittany, you know, say me never taste your hand yet.
But you're not come to Jamaica for taste.
No, man, when me say, you see, after July, I have look of freedom, man, and things. So I go touch a Jamaica, man, you understand? All right?
Yeah, man, anytime you're ready. Because when you call her, come look for we already. When you call her, come here, come look for us.
All right, big up yourself, man, all right? Blessings,
yeah,
man. Let's say
all right, take care then.
Cool.
Man, all right. Mm-hmm.
I remember see some other people that go call me. I call them back one at a time, you know. First one is this call, you know. And things saying, yes, so for those of you, some of them always have them bridging at them terribly say, when in Jamaica, when we say when a taste your hand, it's nothing freaky or anything. It just means you have a taste of the person's cooking. All right, let me see me get that person. I did a call. So let me see. Hello. Greetings. Where are you going?
Yes. Who are going, Raga?
You know, some of them give thanks and things. Bless. Big things are going for me.
Yes.
I'm happy.
Yes.
Happy in our life and a big things that, you know? Yeah.
Give thanks.
Yeah, what you say?
Me just turn and go on Facebook and see your life. I realize your life so early in the morning.
Yeah, because I have to leave early today, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm in Canada, so We just go up on Facebook and a man take in a Wednesday time, you know. But here we are with the thing the topic that we are touching morning with this scammer.
Yeah.
Me don't know if me wrong. I may look on it from a different point of view. But when we notice that woman in Jamaica, they greedy for money.
Beat them.
Me put in a road wide.
Yeah.
Me say they greedy for money. Me a family member we get caught in the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
That's what to me call it. You know, two somebody out of my village. They get caught out. One of them are my personal family member. With the same man I show them video I put money in a hills, you know. Oh, the sorry if you cuss bad word for the show.
No, man, I free up. You can't cuss your bad word. Yeah.
Every year, them send money from foreign guard Jamaica now. It's two half package.
Yeah.
That time like now.
Yeah.
And if you have how much down to $15,000 send can give me. You ever pay the fee out there and I'm satisfied with all this, brother?
So what you say, the woman them licky.
Licky, specialty young girl in my yard. Create this foreign man and them money.
Oh.
And then I think at their head to use their head and say, boy, look how scamming popular. Everybody don't get something for the breast about scamming.
Yeah.
And to get a phone call. If somebody call my phone right now, I don't know a woman answer.
Sin.
This morning, I get a call from my phone. I'm going to say, if this is that, press 1 or press 2. Give one time there. So I have to them business.
Yeah, drive.
Yes, man.
Oh, okay, I true, yeah. Yeah, true, you call a break up. Yeah,
Yeah, tell us a young girl and licky and then I learn.
But no, hold on, let's be fair though, you know. I can't tell you how many times women call and say, but the game change, you know, because the amount of licky man out there. Them say, whole heap of licky man out there. One man call what day, him never get catch. Right. Yeah. So I could balance it up and be fair, you know. Them say man get licky. Woman say the man and licky like wow, they know. Crazy. Right?
Yeah, actually, that's that, man. You're right.
And as a man, you see that scam, yeah? A man call what day, all of the list of them can't tell you. A man call what day, probably like a month or two ago. And him tell about that same scam, yeah? And him a man. And sitting on it and about money and thing, I think him say the person say them they are England or whatever and Ray and what for say when him have to send for clear and whatever. And in the report just now, them say them say them I get about 10 of them a week, every week about 10. But listen, you know, remember, you know, what?
2 months ago, to my family member, you know.
No, but what I'm saying is, you know, if them I say, on average, them I get about 10 a week. Remember, you know, most of these things who them happen to them people that them not make nobody know, you know. So the 10 a week where them I hear about are only who are reported.
My family member don't make nobody know.
Exactly. You see it.
Not even me, my family member not tell.
Oh, somebody else, somebody have to hear it from. Okay.
Somebody else in my family me hear from and show me hundreds of watch out. I'm so get scam, you know. And he was a boy, our man say, he might go build hotel and he might build hotel and watch and he might say how much money come at Jamaica come see them and and he want sheep to conduct business and oversee business and he might go send money come keep and after then talk and then go like they in a relationship and after everything done and then don't do what them a do. And he say if you go pay him $40,000. You have to pay $40,000 MTD bank to get the money and then pay the first money. Then say you have to pay more money, so I did for the subscription cost it out. And then join them and say, you know, it's a scam. And 2 weeks after that, the man, the same video circulate to somebody else in our village. And scam somebody else again. You hear what me I say?
So, well, you not feel say somewhere in this mix that Jamaicans are do it?
Then I'm most Jamaican. I'm most Jamaican and the scam I come from, brother. I don't know where else.
Who know what if say what language for you so give it credibility? If you say so and so, I go clear the thing and you have to go down and so and so. And it sounds like somebody who know the Jamaican system, you know, so you know?
Yes, but look into it, Raga. When you say you go pay 41,000 Jamaican dollar to a Jamaican account, when you transfer back the money to a foreign currency, you have to buy
a monkey money. Yeah.
A monkey money. So
it must be a Jamaican who like say $40,000 a good money for them that in a Jamaica. Because if it was somebody else outside, like really come from England or whatever, who are gonna go to all them elaborate something that for the look at 2 points we are gonna get for $40,000 Jamaican dollar. Nobody a Jamaican do it, man. A Jamaican do it, man.
Oh, man, them a do it, you know. Oh, them a do it, you know. Then tell us to go pay this first. And when I pay that,
yeah, then catch.
Tell us to go pay this again. And when I pay that, then tell us to go pay this again. And if you not find out, say, boy, I scamming, then go and tell them milk you.
No, man, it name send the fool a little further. Send the fool a little further, you know.
When I do a calculation into almost 200,000, nearly 300,000 in lose the noise, you did see more the road and bigger a $1,000. You know what I mean?
No, well, I tell you, what is the psychology? Well, you know what is the psychology behind that? It's to get you to commit an initial sum. Right? Remember now, if you commit an initial sum, 30 or 20 or $40,000, the idea is that, you know, in your mind, you put out your money out there, you know. So if, you know, you don't want to lose that money, it sound contradictory, but because you don't want to lose the money where you put out there initially, you are likely now if you go put out more money in order not to lose the less money where you put out first. That's the psychology behind. That's what I'm catching earlier, you know. Because, you know, she should put out like 60,000 and buy them done with her 400 half a million them take off on the backside. Yo.
Yeah, because, you know, what cut the losses and call it a deal. You dump more and I say you have a gain.
One last thing before I go to some other. You don't think so at some point, even though she had the victim here and she said, you don't think so at some point the reason why she get catch is that at somewhere in her mind, in her fear mind, she's that man I want idiot, I have him soft or whatever. You know, feel say him trick her that way there too.
A fucking nail on the head, right?
Wait, say that again.
No. They say you're licking your right on the fucking head.
Seeing.
Yeah, you know, say at some point you feel say my candy man.
Say she a candy man. No, that is what I say. At some point, the can is to make she think she a can him, right? These are the dynamics of this thing that fascinate me, you know, the psychological elements of it, you know, because one way to con a person is to con them into thinking they are conning you. Because from them things that them have the upper hand upon you, they're more likely to come out and go let her upon you. Boy, mad. It mad.
The man are going to dump money for him. So I wish man they are going to meet to man for phone and this take up too much soap.
Yeah.
You know, so some man are going to eat that, you know.
Right.
I take up too much $1,000 and go give them. And that.
Nah, but you know what preceded that? Well on. What must have preceded that, you know, was the whole trust building, confidence building thing where the man must have behaved like, boy, you different and boy, I love you and you know that look something there and them look a thing there, whatever. Me a lyrics and thing or whatever. And it must mean that she did a work it too. It must mean that she did a work it too. Yeah, I work him too. And the man have to say, I'm going to bring up she and her picnic them after 1 month.
I think you are kind of rat man and the man can't see.
And the man can't see. All right, my general, I'm going to take some other call here.
All right, take up yourself, my family.
It got some protection. Cool.
All right.
Aye, boy. People, I'm just saying that on some level. Hold on. Call, all right, let me try that call. Hello? Hello, stop.
Hi.
Yeah, turn off the thing behind you. Yeah, so that we don't hear it.
What?
Hello? People, when on a call, on have to get ready.
You hear me good now?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, I hear you good now. We just don't want to hear,
Right,
ourselves in the background.
Yeah,
Okay.
may I hear your topic and not some people they come in with work program when they want to come off foreign come work. So they have a whole lot of them thing. Then me almost get caught in it.
Oh, explain. What happened? What happened?
Scamming.
No,
Scamming.
but how did you almost get caught?
Well, one of the time hear about this company, they recruit people to come off foreign come work.
Right.
And they have this location where you come and you put on $3,000. And then after that, when we go give them the money, me only find out me say they'll move to another location. So me never give them the day when me give them the money. That's the day me find out me say they move to another location. So me start looking up me other people that talk about it, and them I say they do it, and them I go get through. So me go up they move, they locate them place in our country place. They used to be in a Montego Bay, and they move, they relocate to in a Cambridge. I'm like, no, sir, something not sound right about that. So me wait till when I go up, then me try for myself. 2 weeks after me up on the news, say then get locked down. Them I look for people, because when they scam people, we make them go out, tell them say them I go out foreign, and them all it find out say them are scamming.
Yeah, those have been very common in Jamaica for a long time now. Work, come pay money for go work a foreign scam and thing, left, right, and center. A long time them there about them the old time scam and thing and whatever, compared to some of these modern day romance scam, the romance scam. Them full of lyrics, and you think say somebody are dead over here and want up your body and thing, and you end up a pay them, I give them money. Yeah, we can't bother sometime, Jano and thing. But anyway, bless up yourself here. Thanks for sharing here.
All right, later, yeah, man.
All right, cool. Sam, I could see somebody, me take that call. May I go back through the call? Oh, no. Hello? Person never answered that one day. I try some people they call, so I try call back them people, Hang up and call back. All right. Let me see this. Okay. Oh. I think it's the same person this, so. All right, let me see if I can. Hello? Yes, greetings.
Hi, Raga.
What going?
How are you, darling?
Why me there do good enough? Me bless.
I realize that, my love, but guess what? Because the game I look one-on-one now, can almost catch me.
Box me in a nastiness with it. What happened to you?
But let me tell you how it almost catch me, my love. Me go up on tag.
Yeah.
With my big old knuckles to me, I look somebody.
Yeah.
So the person, there was a white man named Simit.
Yeah.
I send him. So him call him, text me and say, can I have your number? So I say, all right then, fine. So I give him the number. Me and him a correspond a text and so forth. Him say, 51, his wife dead. He have 2 children and he want one relationship. So, you know me when I look somebody, so me I try to string along. But anyway, they got one look a red flag, but one mind to continue play along.
Yeah.
But they end up play along and he said to me, say, I'm going to send you some things, okay, sweetheart? Because I'm going to Africa and I'm going to spend 2 months because of COVID. I work with the Ministry of Health. So I'll be over there for 2 months. So you're not going to hear from me because we can't use any cell phone or anything. Me say, then me not have friend in Africa and then can't use the phone. But me not understand. Anyway, me still a play along.
Right.
Him text me, like just like how me attack you now, him text me at the night and say, sweetheart, I have sent you a package so you'll get a call from the agency. Now by name again, National something another. Anyway, in the morning now, me hear the WhatsApp call me.
Yeah.
So me answer, so I said, good morning. The person, is this Pauline? I said, yes. Oh, your package have arrived at Norman. What the airport at Kingston name?
Norman Marley International, yeah.
Norman Marley International Airport, and you have to pay certain amount of money to get the package, but we can deliver it to you.
Nah, yes.
Me backside no. I mean, I know money for me. I tell you, the man send the package coming supposed to pay for it because he say I send ring, chain, phone, iPad, laptop, plus him have send money in the package, my love.
He must send ring, chain, iPad, and
laptop, and he must send money and all kind of something in the envelope. And he want me rent one place for him for 3 months. Because when he leave Africa, I come spend the 3 months with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me cock apart.
Yes.
Anyway, Raga, me making it there go and see him way.
Yeah.
And I man when the first one called me realize the number out here number. So me say, no one. This looks serious, so me answer it. So me said to the gentleman, all right, send me the information and I'll get back to you. When he send me Raga, and me call him back and say never pay 40,000. Me say 40,000 for what? For the package. Me say where? He say MoneyGram. Same time me hang up the phone and him a call me. So me say, yes, Mr. Simi, did you get the money to pay? I said, not as yet.
Well on. And him have accent to and be a things though.
Master, Raga, if you tell you. them sound like the African them.
Okay.
They sound like the African them. So him said, did you get the money? I said, no. Why? I said, because I don't have any. How you mean you don't have it? Don't you have any friends? Me say, yeah, me have friend, but the friend is not here. Try call someone else. Me said, okay, I'm gonna call a friend and call you back. He don't in me back for the whole day. Remember, you know? He said that African he can't get no signal, you know, and he can't use no phone. Anyway, me did it. Me go outside and come back, and as me come in with the phone ring, I said, yes, sir. Did you get the money? I said, Mr. Simit. He said, yes. Me said, why should I pay money at the MoneyGram? Me not hear nothing more. The phone hang up, Raga.
But
so call it back.
You call it back, and
call it back.
Yeah.
He answered. So me say, why did you hang up? He said, the car get cut off. Me say, okay. Me say, why should I pay the money at MoneyGram? Could you explain to me? He said, that's the procedure. Me said, the procedure, me not think so. Anyway, the information, when I send the money, I oversee, me that send the money too. And out here.
Oh.
Rather, me no know what do mean, me no wait. Me no wait, you know, hear me. Mr. Simit. Yes, my darling. Mr. Let me ask you a question. Can you scam a fucking scammer?
Yeah.
You're the man.
You said you ask him, said then can you scam a fucking scammer?
Yeah, Mr. Simit, tell me something. Can you scam a fucking scammer?
Yeah.
You're the man. I don't blame you. I blame your mother for birthing you. You are a broke ass. You broke. You have no money. I don't know why Jamaica no want me to look here because your piece of Jamaica no man India. And your piece of
What him say? Him not blame you. Him blame your mother for go push you out, no?
Yes, because you broke as fuck, me say, yeah, me know say me broke as fuck, and me beg you not me love. And he stand, then give me some story.
No, that is just so funny, you know. Him there the whole time boy must send you something and a genially. And him a really idiot too, because if him a send you something, right? And I send you so many expensive something, right? And you say you can't clear it. The minute him start pressure you not tell about they have a friend, or whatever, this and that. Then clearly that the person the priority is not to send you anything. Say man, say him not blame you. Him blame your mama. We're gonna bring you because you're broke as fuck. You're broke like you waste my time. Yo.
But all them do it in a ragad. I all of them that one place, you know. The one that did the phone call, the one of them the one place.
One place, yeah.
Yeah, the one that come on named Franklin. Him did the same way to come on the line and say, you fuck off, Mr. Go fuck your mother.
Oh, so the other one where they call it like him a call from some other place and think they know when you then wanna give it to him and
the one place.
The whole of them they were him come on and cuss you too.
The whole of them the one place. Yes, my love, Mr. Then give it to me, Raga. Then give it to me bad.
Well, you know them Jamaican man they were looking, and then when I get them front, when I get your front, I think then cuss out your ass and thing.
Then give me some tour till I see all my daughter.
Yeah.
My daughter that dead is laughing at. Because she has her own people laughing.
Yeah.
Tell me, why you laughing again? Mommy, how you say it? Instead them can't scam a fucking scammer. Mr. Raga, they tell people that I'm up on me.
Yeah.
But me sorry for that girl they do. God no.
Why you sorry for her? Why you sorry for her?
You know why me sorry for her? In a one way me ain't sorry for her, but in a one next way me kind of sorry for her.
Why? Tell me why she deserves sorry for. Why she deserves sorry for?
No, but tell you, because me want the money right now to go put some food in my cup and me can't find me love and she can't go that she way.
Then why you sorry for her for that for? She made a choice.
Yeah. No, because then rather, if you realize you don't put on nothing.
Yeah.
And you realize, remember, laptop and something very expensive.
Indeed.
And the type of phone that they send come out, your iPhone or something. You not put on something there, rather. You not play along with the people and where you send money go.
Yeah, she rang up this man. She rang up this.
All the items what they must sell, what they must send come give you very expensive, my love.
Right.
So you look at you see iPhone, iPad, tablet, and all the whole 9 yards. Plus the person must send money in an envelope. You should have a red flag right there. So after come you realize you're scamming.
What you mean? You mean the same point I was making, say if somebody go to them way if make video, I show you money and I go through the money them and I make you say a whole heap of $100 bill and all. Then to me, what I'm saying is that person is obviously a try for dazzle. When real money people, when them give woman money and they flow them way there. Me right?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Because they send me the video to you, They send me the video every item.
Yeah.
And me I say, rapid. Then if me go put on I wear the ring to you, me love. This time and they come marry to me.
Why? And I know him don't know if you're a man or a woman. Yeah.
Me say, rather when me send the picture, go give one of my girlfriend. My girlfriend said to me, say, yeah, I know, maybe I wife things that me want to get rid of. So me say, that want me look like twin rubbish truck. Me say, I want next one too. Yeah, I bet you that she, over the scamming.
God, I tell you. Hey, I have a friend, him work in a bank. A man say, Raga, them a make the bank them fat. I say, what you mean? He must say, yo, The bank, them say all bank now, them have like a huge department, right? A cybercrime department or whatever. Cause them a say, gone are the days when man walk in a bank now and a will gun pan tell her, yesterday something of that, man. Yeah, a long time something of that now. Everything is online, generalship and be a scamming a go on night with them, right? Every minute Chase and Bank of America send out something to me. Look out for this and that. If somebody said this and that, it's never true. We would never ask for this. Every minute them have to send out something now. I pressure reach them, man. I be other. I just saw the hustling there now, man. Mad.
Me got bank and when me got bank one time and him said to me, say, can I ask you a question? I said, yes. You know you can go online. Me say, miss, the only line me know is the 3 line on my backyard. Me no know no more line to go.
No more line, you know.
Me say, no more line, me no know me love. That's the only 3 line me know. Because me want to know if you send down somebody go online to go send money or something. Me say, miss, you go on here. Yeah, lady in the bank. But you see a while ago, me say you can't send down somebody go online. Yeah, lady, why you put yourself in that? Me say, no worry yourself. Me know what me talk about.
No, well, you're being sarcastic. Yeah, man, blessings here. Big up yourself.
All right, darling.
Yeah, man, cool.
Cool.
Aye, boy. But the romance can part tight now, you know. We have to, I mean, you have Conway going and thing, but the romance can part tight a part of the generalship that, you know, because the person have to feel for you, you know. It's like your lyrics them to the point where them have all a look of weakness for you, you know. Y'all mash up them head with all looks. You know, some people are all frightened for all look of foreign accent and all them something there. Where you drop all a British accent on some of them Jamaican women here, you know, them start off y'all a cross them leg, you know. Wet up! And yo! That are the part of me call them part, you can make them type of mix up, them scamming you kind of interesting, you know, the romance part of it. Because the woman here, you know, like, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point she thought that, you know, she did a generally man, idiot man, this man have him weak, right? But there was a part where she said, yeah, him the convince me, you know, and say him a go bring up me and my children and me something like so or whatever, you know. So that look apart there, you have to wonder like if the dog did really put on the generalship on her so good that she really believes, so boy, this answer to my prayers and thing, you know, look at thing as something that go on for me and my family, me and my picnic them and whatever. You don't know if she's a single mother or what. Me don't know. And thing like that. But the romance part, I think, the man. The romance part of it, you know, the Tinder something. Remember the caller who did call and tell about the Tinder con where did reach she and thing. And she was very forthright and just make you know what go on and everything and whatever. But the romance part of it is interesting. Hello.
Hey, brother.
What's up?
This is Millie, son.
Millie, what go on, my boo? What go on, my boo?
I am here.
Sin, glad for hear your voice, Putus. Glad for hear your voice. Talk to me.
Yeah, we just talk about the scamming thing, how they manage to make all them stupidness get them. Because they try them things, they try all different type of ways. Sometimes they come online and ask you, you know, did you hear what happened, you know, the good news and all of them stuff. Sometimes I just say, yeah, man, me get mine already and spend some.
Yeah,
man, me get it, you know, yeah, me tell you the truth, you know, me say, yes, I believe you, my name was right there. And I get mine, I spend some, and I put some in the bank. So how much you get? I said, what that have to do with you? you so interested to find out how much me get.
Yeah.
One of them did say, I true me attack, you know. Me say, yeah, me believe you. why you can't believe me say me get mine, you know?
Right. So if them a call you and tell about the money where you forget, and if you know recognizing the dinner chip, you say, no man, me get mine, look how much already and I'm a good you know and things. So yeah, I kill them right there, so you know. Because if you already get where them a call and a talk about say, you know, say you could have get, why them a gonna even press the matter?
Right, and they see my name on the top. Me say, yes, you was right. My name was right.
Yes, man.
I got my money, and I spent some, and I put some in the bank.
In the bank, yeah.
So after that, you know, they might disappear. They might disappear. One they said to me, say my call for IRS, and he have me, he tell him it's social, and so me give him a number. So he was like, oh, the police is coming to arrest you. You have to go to Washington. Washington, you know, for go court. I said, okay, I'll go to Washington. You going to go straight to Washington? I said, yes, I'll go straight to Washington. But the police are coming at half. I said, let them come.
But Millie, you know, so the IRS one, they catch enough people, though?
Enough people, because you see people scared. But IRS not call nobody. You know?
No, IRS will never call you. But what I'm saying is, because the truth is 99.9% of people do look at creativity upon them tax return, right? Or they may hide this or go on with a little something or whatever, right? So when them get that call, they are immediately triggered to think like, ratty them find out what me do.
Right.
You understand? And it's so them stop thinking rationally. Yeah, go on.
But if they have all the information or whatever, why would they be asking you for your social and you give them a number? They must know you give them a wrong number. You give them a wrong number, a wrong name, and they're still going at it. You know, so there and then it's a red flag right there.
Right. If you give them something different when them not supposed to, whatever, and them things say legit, and okay, me see what you say. Me just give a name and me just give a number. And just keep going, you know, keep going at it. So me just can't understand why some people get caught. Is it that them thief, they see the money and they just ready eye sitting there, whatever, yeah.
Years ago, and I never know so them people still get caught with the years ago. I had this friend when he saw the security work at town, and she called me the night. And she was like, Millie, may I go tell you something? Because I call all of my friend them and I make. She said the man meet her a married bay, one old man, and then a young boy come up inconsiderate, like the old man come and say to her, oh, he get some money from foreign, but he can't get it in a name, and he wants somebody to collect it. Like he get a big figure then.
Yeah.
And he wants somebody to collect it for her. So she know with her thief himself, he want somebody to put it in their account. So just as she said that, now me say, you know what, I don't want to hear to know a thief when you hear about the man money. I go in your account because you feel so you could have robbed the man. So that now go happen to me. So now call me and tell me no damn foolishness. They almost maybe carry a bush go rob her.
No, that was a common one in America, right here in New York City. That one that they common, but you know, them usually do it, you know, a little African man walk up to you and I tell you this and that, forget the man money and whatever, and anyway. Enough Jamaica Caribbean people get beat with that one day too. But Millie, you know, so that one they are going long before all internet blew up on all them something. That one they are going a long time.
Long time. Because that was years ago when me did that Jamaica, when me work at Jamaica, me there years now. So, and I said to her, the whole thing that got you was when you hear the man. I think at the time she was like 200 or something thousand, and he don't want to put it in a fee book. He wants she to put it in a fair account. Me say, you know what? And the man money where you hear for putting on your account, and that got you. Mm-hmm. You know? You're a thief. Me tell her plain, me never hold it back. Me say it's a damn thief. Because you wanted the man money.
And get knocking in process, yeah.
She lose fear about when she left go mark if go pay her light bill or rent or something. Because they take her out of mark because the young boy come up behind them and say, yeah man, all help him out if you can. Them take her out of mark, now, carry her up somewhere in some bush.
Yeah.
Go tell her, say, them a go count out the money. Say, you left out of my baby. Then I could have rape her. Carry her up on one hill.
And she go up there?
Take her. Yeah, she go with them in the car. And the stupidness now. Them say, them a go pray. See the man and dig all up. I couldn't believe a sensible person. Somebody will have sense.
What?
And the man then dig one hole. Claim to them put her money in there. Keep her money. Drive well up on the hill.
Well on. What you say them do about dig hole and what?
She claims that the man then said them are going to pray over the money. No,
A liar tell, Millie. A liar. Say them are going to pray over the, them are going to bless the money. Them are going to bless the money.
Over the money,
yes. Yeah.
Listen, I swear I'm not lying to you. When she called me and tell me, I said, come off on the phone with damn foolishness. They should have rape you. I mean, not even know if they're not rape her. She said when she sit down there at night, I come down. They had her sitting there, take her money, God driver left her up on the hill and take her money out her bag. And when she said she'll wait and not see them and come back. She go looking at the hole, no money. Mr. You stupid.
Well on. So after them left her up on the hill, right? And she said, I tell her, so she soon come back. She sit down there, wait the whole time, I wait until night come down.
Until near night come down.
And at that time she go looking at the wall to see if the money in there where them pray over.
I swear that night. And she called me that night there. I said she have to tell all our friends because you know what? Me say, listen to me. That could never happen to me. You know why? I don't stop and listen to people's story. Nobody can stop me per road and tell me no foolishness. And you know what happened to you? You're thief. Because you hear the man say have how much in $1,000 for you put in your account and the man money you do want for going in your account. That's why you sit down and listen to stupidness and make them care. She said she have to come, she shame. She have to come off of the hill and come down the road and boom drive guy.
and boom drive. And for those of you up here, Jamaican, when Jamaicans say boom drive, it's hitchhiking. And she have a boom drive to go her yard.
Boom drive guy yard. So she a call me in at night now, me there turn up on my job. She a call me in at night and tell me. She know, me said that will never and never happen to me because I don't stop a road and listen to people's story. Nobody.
So wait, so you are saying you wonder if something else did even happen to her if them did all put one pan her.
That's what I am saying. You know me, I say I wonder if they goodly rape her and left her up there. What? Why you left out of Marbia? You couldn't count the money where you was. Why them have to drive with you? You couldn't consider why they have to drive with you come from Marbia to you remember where the satellite place used to be. I forgot what they call it. Not Roselle.
I don't really know St. Thomas like that, you know. I don't really know St. Thomas like that. I just say main road, me know. And Cedar Valley. And
right. So she live at Yellas and she went to Marbia for PR rent, to put her rent in at the bank.
Yeah.
And she met the man. Take her, the little old man, take her one side and tell her some monkey story. Then this other young boy come up because the young boy is considerate.
Of course, I am a punta.
And I said to her, I say, help him out, man, him a old man, help him out. She said, Millicent, if I see the little old man. Me say, listen to me. That's why you wanted the man.
No, but again, remember, con is from confidence. So these people, they're brilliant. They're by having that second person come up now who is presenting himself as an independent third party and thing who don't know the old man or whatever, and then have him now reinforce what the old man already tell her or whatever, that just served to convince her to build up her confidence that what the old man originally told her was indeed valid and is the truth and whatever, and that is why she get swept up in it and all these things, you see.
Yeah, but why did she go into the car with both of them? And why she met the car driver with her? You know, they couldn't. If they even go into the car then for count the money. And me don't understand. Me never really understand the story where she that give me, but that was the story she told me. And she said then left her up there. They said them a pray over the money. I get a belly full laugh that night. I said, and I told her the truth. I said, you thief.
But Millie, before you go do, I don't know if you know anything about this, but one of the things that we are here also is that a lot of young boy now I try to run con pan older women and thing. You know if anything goes off for true?
Oh yeah.
Romance scam pan older woman and things. So the woman them, you know a lot of big woman me talk to and thing. And I say, Raga, you'll be surprised how much a young boy them a come at me now with all kind of story and this. Anything goes off for true, you ever hear the sound out on the road, so that I go on?
No, me not here on the road, but me always see them on TV, like, you know, the big woman them. But I must like white ladies, you know.
Okay.
Me never hear, but you have a lot of them will come in at your inbox and try the foolishness, but
right.
Me always have a thing for them because me have a mad son, so me say, no, my son will choke you. So,
right.
Me never go far for listen, me not listen people's story.
Right.
Once they come and that certain age, me not listen. You know, they can't catch me then. Once me ask, one time, this guy, he used a photograph and he inbox me.
Yeah.
He used a photograph with one of the African actors. So I said to him, I don't talk to people on the phone who I don't know. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna video call me.
Right.
Video call me and let me see. So he never video call me, he text me back again. I said, listen, I am not going to have a conversation. I don't talk to people who I don't know. Video call me and let me see who I am talking to.
Yeah.
So he called me for one number, but it wasn't video call. So me call back the number, answer the number. So then he text me. I said, why you never video call me? Oh, in the internet or whatever. I said, listen to me. Me not go talk to you then. Because me want to see who me I talk to.
But that time you don't know, say the picture where him send and say him, you know, say you don't know, say that is an African, one actor from one of them African country, they don't.
Yes, me don't know, say, because me know the actor good because me watch a lot of the movies. I know it wasn't him.
Yeah.
Because then I have to call nobody. So me want to see who me I talk, but he think he's slick.
Yeah.
But he calls me without video. I said,
without the video call.
Right, this conversation will never happen because I told you to video call me and you're not video calling me, so the conversation is ended right now. So never bother try with me again.
All right, I'm going to bung some other call and thing, but thank you for that input there.
Yeah, Raga.
Big up yourself, Millicent. I know, so we love you and rate you, Big bless up yourself, all right? Some people are asked me to play back a video because some people come. So nobody call right now. Nobody call. Me just going to play back a video one more time. Nobody call. Please don't call. Because if you don't call on a number, may show up on the screen with the video I play. So don't call right now. Me telling you when for call, all right? So, and again, this is on my Instagram page, Ragashanti. You can follow me over there too. All right, here we go. Okay, and it's this one. Hold on there.
started. An approach on social media site TikTok. Hello, with a smiley face emoji to get the attention of the person. Exchanges begin, relationships blossom. It's fairly common. This, however, is not innocuous. This is the beginning of a well-coordinated scam. A romance scam. Think Tinder swindler, but not meeting the person. This was February 15, a month ago. Richard here from Romania targeted victim Vicky. We've changed her name to protect her identity.
He said he's a business person. So what happened is that we even video call, we talk a little, and mostly me want to see if the person is a sure person. I even look on these pictures on TikTok. So most of them is like videos, but it's really like looking like him.
They spoke in the following days and weeks leading up to March, her birthday month. Richard from Romania, who she believed she had developed a close relationship with, offered to send her a package.
The package consists of $15,000 US, a laptop, a iPhone, a bracelet, and also a perfume set. So he sent me a receipt with my name, everything on it.
She even received this photo as evidence of the money being sent, and also videos of Richard in store buying the items and pictures of him shipping them off to her. She received this WhatsApp from Anthony claiming to work at Diplomatic Security Services at Sangster International Airport. But there was a catch.
He said I'm supposed to deposit some amount of money before I can get it.
The first deposit on March 6, 8:17 a.m., $55,000. She was told this was a clearance fee. Then another payment.
They said that they find a sum amount of $15,000 US in the package, and I should pay a sum of $180,000. Sort of for the money in the package.
She paid a further $120,000 at 11:08 a.m. that morning. In total, she was scammed $455,000. She only stopped after calling the real Sangster Airport and was told there was no diplomatic security service department.
Let me say, what is me get myself in now?
She has not heard back from Richard since.
I thought it was a birthday gift because he said he really want me to come over with my kids.
Victim Vicky reported the scam to NCB.
In recent times, Giovanni would have seen a proliferation of what referred to as romance scam. This is a form of social engineering where fraudsters perceive to lure customer via different social media platform. They appears to be seeking love, but the ultimate aim is to deceive the customer.
Dane Nicholson is head of special investigation at NCB and the chair of the anti-fraud committee in the Jamaica Bankers Association. Since February, there have been an average of 10 similar reports weekly, a spike. These videos obtained by our news team have been sent to victims as part of the trick.
What they will do is purport to be sending luxurious items, Louis Vuitton bag, Samsung phones, large sums of cash, and that they need to pay for the custom fees and other duties at the airport.
The victims are mostly vulnerable women, all age groups. He recalls his team trying to protect an elderly lady from the scam recently.
We convinced her not to send the funds because it is a fraud. And a couple of days, she visited another branch, send off the money, and then in another couple of days, she come crying to us, but we said, we told you.
Victim Vicky has reported her case to the police, desperate to get back her money. The Bankers Association is urging customers not to share personal information with people they meet online and use common sense.
You don't need to send any amount of money overseas to clear the package. That is one of the clearest red flags, because if he send you $100 and it's $40 to clear it, tell him to send you $60 then.
This is how it started. An approach on social media site TikTok. Hello.
Boy, and people, I don't mean to sound this. Well, first of all, we just want to big up TVJ and the reporter there just now, what's his name? I forgot his name. And for shedding some more light on this matter that is quite relevant to us. And with the understanding that it can play a role in alerting people out there, particularly vulnerable women, as the report stated. But you know what is interesting though? There's an element to the con where it's like somebody will know is a con, but then there's a percentage of their suspicion that's saying, but if it's true, I don't want to miss out, you know, type of thing. And just that part, them tell one woman, them tell her straight up, I can you miss, don't do it, and whatever, I can you. And whatever the exchange was, it prompted her. Can them still work her after, you know, and she go on one different branch. Just to avoid the branch where she go and them tell her, say, I can you miss, allow it. And it make she go on one different branch, forget what she thinks that she did forget. Right? Which is interesting. And all right, no, I don't want to sound crude or anything either, you know, but we not see Vicky face, you know, but Vicky look like she have a nice little body there and thing, you know. Vicky look round up and set right certain way or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised if you have man and manager for Vicky and Vicky don't even give them no time. But I think all the Vicky have a man. Why Vicky have a man and go put herself in another position they don't. But I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if Vicky have, you know, like a manager for her and she not give them no knowings and thing and run Ghana Richard from Romania. Romania. How many syllables that? Yeah, 4 syllables. Take off the first one and where you end up with mania. Madness. What? Them go mad, poor Vicky. Eh? I wonder if Vicky, I think, you know, $500,000 to 400. They don't see how many times Vicky get them money. About 4 or 5 times Vicky get them money, you know. Right? In terms of add up to the $455,000. Right? About 4 or 5 times Vicky go let off money or whatever. So them did really catch Vicky in a little loop, yeah, man. I make Vicky keep on a drop all of her money and whatever and all them thing there, whatever thing say. Look at money I go run and all them thing there. Deal, big up yourself, you know. Original Southie to the thing, them for know. Alright, me see you, Papa. Yeah. And you know, me just I say Vicky go running on a thing there, end up a peer. Another thing I always say to you know, but this is a kind of different thing or whatever. One of the way finna make to reduce the likelihood that something like this will be successful against you is to first understand, like truly understand that, you know, so this could happen to me, right? Something like this could happen to me. Because once you get in that zone, say this can happen to me, then it reduces your arrogance. It reduces anything, you know, any little thought in the back of your mind to say, this would never happen to me, because if you think it would never happen to me, you won't see it coming. You're likely to not see it coming, put it that way there. That's why my belief is, yeah, woman can con me. Woman can con me. Does it mean that me see certain can and say, well, I can, they can't reach. But the point I'm getting at, you see, because me know say, woman smart enough to con me, it harder for woman con me. Because then it means I'm going to see it a come. Me get con already, you know. The most man will tell you about them not get can or whatever. Any man tell you about them not get can, them in a game or whatever. Me allow myself to get can just to help somebody and all them things. But me just say, if you Can't just kind of, you know, resign to yourself, say, yo, them thing I can come at me, you know, somebody can daring enough to try this with me or whatever, this and that. You are then predisposed to look out for the signal them, the red flag them and them thing, right? A lot of them people here who them took me a reach is because somewhere in the back of their mind, them have an understanding, say this could have never ever, you know, arrogantly, just as a boy, something like this could have never reached them or could have never happened to them or whatever, and I saw them end up I get beaten up at the time. If you understand what I'm saying, right? I think I may sound a little bit contradictory there, but I hope you get the sense of what I'm saying, that, you know, if you kind of humble yourself certain way and about the arrogant up the thing, you're more likely to see the red flag them a come or whatever, you know? But it's like when you talk to some man and they must say, oh, you know, me could have never get born and woman can't born me because me this and me that and what. Any man who you hear attack saying that them man the born reach easy, you know. Woman who get born, the whole objective of burning and conning and whatever is to make you believe say you're not being conned. And those who are good at it, they understand that. Right? Remember me and the Virgin a reason and thing and we I say it look like part of this equation here quite likely had been that at some point, if she there Jamaica and this man has sent so much things for her birthday or whatever, and people, that is unusual. And again, you know, I said I stand corrected. I used to hold firm and I said, no man would have never do that and his woman educate me. I said, what you talk about, Raga? Man spend woolly pan you and know nothing about you and thing and whatever. So I understand that, I learn, I listen this. But what I'm saying is I still think it is unusual for somebody to meet somebody online in February. And then 1 month later, when I your birthday, he must send laptop, brand new laptop, brand new smartphone, and all them something. I think that is unusual. And for that to work, you can't correct me if I'm wrong or whatever, but for that to work, there has to be, Vicky had to have seen herself in some way in terms of how she look, or what she used to, or have some experience, an idiot man round her before who spend pan her and she think I want more of them this. Or even if she probably did all tell him all kind of foolishness in a fear mind and she a con him. I don't know, say, him a con her, I don't know what the old time saying. You know, I hear African Americans use it, and I don't mean to use it derogatory, but just I tell you, them use the BITCH word and say, you can't play a player. Don't try to play a player, right? Or the caller before we say, oh, you're going to scam a scammer. You understand? Like she said, well, I'm to you. What you know about scamming? Me a scam man long time and you come here and try scam me. So basically, I say, big man, just cool your foot here, man, come and see the game. You see me? Me I say at some point in the mix, Vicky did have to upon some level. Vicky did have to upon some level. I say, what? He must say all of them something and them sound legit for true, right? Some point in the mix, Vicky did have to feel like say, yeah man, is another man me a beat her. I wouldn't be surprised if Vicky herself scam man before and just believe say, yes, I go, wow, I'm bigger scam this me I get right here now, right? I wouldn't be surprised if Vicky General man before and get things off of them and thing and the thing say, yeah, that man is weak to my thing and whatever. Cause, you know, when I see Vicky face, but Vicky body, I can't look too bad. Vicky look, you know, round up certain way and Vicky look like them look. So when I say a woman like that now, she go used to Jamaica, she there, so she go used to man and move to her and thing and half her this and that. So who for tell Vicky to run? Vicky run up in a something here, man. But I a Vicky fat. Well, we know that without saying, right? Because she made a choice. But what I'm saying is, for that to have worked on her, you know, I would love to have been a fly on the wall to see what the exchange was like between Richard and her, you know, leading up to that, over that 1 month, you know. For me, Vicky, and who I believe on some level, she too is a player. She have to be a player, unless she's just this innocent, naive woman from out of nowhere, which is also possible. And think of whatever, would it really, really believe, say, it gonna work and all them things there, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. The love con. Violet said the love con is real. And if somebody cannot give you some proper lyrics and get you weak to the point where you say, Ray, and then go run in on the thing them way and say, John, no, have a look at foreigner man a dead over me. He say, I'm going to send for me and I pay to them. Yeah. And them a send laptop and all them, so the man a dead over. Go see her, Richard did a lyrics and I tell her all kind of thing about her smile and all them, something there and this and that and whatever. Vicky I'd probably send him 2 video and thing, all a Jojo picture and all them, something there. And Richard say, what? Fatso? I forget that. It's pretty. Now, man, you deserve a laptop, you deserve a phone, you deserve some Louis and some Chanel and all these things. I'm going to send it for you right now, because you turn good. You see it? Some sort of little generalship go on pan them level, man. Yeah. All right, you can call right now. I just want to remind you that I start the show early today, because I finish early today. I go on something, one little thing for learn for do something better, you know. Just have to phrase it that way, the tone. And this Friday, I have to go down to a conference at Princeton University, you know, over there in New Jersey. So this Friday all day, I'll be at Princeton University. So when I go have no show Friday. So that's why I say, boy, but I make sure say at least I do an early thing for my people, them. And sitting, and I like that little major where I go on, you know, with Vicky and Richard and all these things. What time now? Because I'm going to catch a train late. Okay, we're good pan time. Okay, when I can't call in now. 646-880-9161, 646-880-9161. That is the number. If you're in the United States or Canada and thing, 646-880-9161. Or if you're there anywhere, you can call Pan American number or whatever. That is the number. The WhatsApp number is 929-400-1249 and 929-400-1249. 929-400-1249. 929-400-1249. All right. I can't call in again. But any little scamming thing I want to know about her. Want to know reach Vicky and well, and there's somebody I call, but let me see if I can bring up this thing. Yeah. Again. And the person who I called on WhatsApp hang up on call work, yeah? Because sometimes the call them it come through on the phone, but it not come through on the computer. Hang up on call back. The person who I called on WhatsApp. Let me see what that person I say. Another form of romance scam is the one where they are in the army, either in Africa or Europe. You'll be talking for a couple of months and then they start asking you for prepaid cards or to send money over PayPal. Oh, somebody sending that one. A beer scammer going out there, you know. Yo, a beer sitting there going out there, man. Boy, when I time I'm at Jamaica and them run scam and whatever, you know. Me know this young lady, you know. She scam me, you know. When I scam them used to use at Jamaica with prescription. Right? Them always have prescription for full. Well, me soon tell you. Hello.
Yeah, well, go on.
There, you know what I say.
Yeah, man. Quick question.
Yeah.
Wow, you know, post no more classic. Even though you say you're busy and things.
Yeah, you know, said the other classic, them like the recording, them require more, them require a whole heap of work for get them up, you know. Okay. And honestly, just the time I have and thing, but after July, me will have more time for work on them because you see, I'll share for one of them, you know, it take me 5 hours to clean up, you know.
Okay. You may understand.
Yeah.
Music and thing.
Yeah. And just when them scratchy, you know. You have software can clean them, you know, but it's a skill and you have to be patient and, you know, type of stuff, you know.
But the previous live, me not to see them, me not say I post them.
What you mean?
Like after you done like the live and after you done, me not see it. You post it after you done this?
Yeah, man. Post it in a leave.
No, but I not see none. I go up on the page and I go videos. I not see none. And mostly the radio station. I see.
Nah, man, they're right there. Them not leave the live.
Hold on.
You know what I think I go on. I have to really check what we are seeing because sometimes. Nah, man, see it, me all see it. All the live where me are the right now. But me tell you.
Me see the live where you are the right now.
Right.
The last video on your channel are from 6 days ago. With the female, hold on. Female friend tried to swipe her
No, what happens is you are look on the Raga. Make sure you are looking at the playlist, you know. You have looking at the live playlist. No, I don't think you're looking in the live playlist.
Nah, man, I'm tell you one. Live.
They're all there. I'm seeing them.
Shit, the live playlist. Sorry, yeah. I see it.
You see it.
So, 2 playlists. You have one where videos where you put up with the radio station and then you have the live play. Oh, my bad.
Right, YouTube. I saw YouTube do it.
I drive at the time and I look at me and say,
nah, man, the whole of them there, man. Let me show you, let me tell you. Remember, that one you 78, you know.
Hold on, no, too much me have to listen now.
Yeah, we'll leave now because on the live list are 78. Me there now. This is one you know where we make a 78. That means 77 more than that.
If I want to stop listening, no, if I want to kind of miss up. Tell you, hold on. You say go there, so we live. Last one me listen 73.
Yeah, man, them there.
Oh, okay. I'm not bad then.
Them little bit, what name the less frequent now because, you know, me I do my thing. When me I done next month, thank God, me I done that next month and thing. So, but them there, man. It's kind of, when I forgot to tell you what the topic, we don't really have a topic, you know, but a scamming we are talking about and thing, you know. And to play into the Roman scam where them a beat the woman them with a Jamaica, you know. A whole heap of Jamaican woman I get beat, so them TVJ do a look a thing on it and I eat where I talk
them never hear about the Tinder swindler, them still I get catch by that?
Well, people still I get catch. Well, not only people still I get catch. Them say it's an average of 10 a week, and that are only who report them, you know. Remember, most people who get them beat near them, they report it, the way them shame and the stigma or whatever. You understand? But just for the people who report it, it's 10 a week on average. Enough that, you know. Right?
So something similar to one woman where they come for your program, come tell me that the man that try to scam her, ask for your account number and thing.
Yeah.
Remember that boom story that when the woman come here?
Yeah, man, yeah. That was a Tinder swindler.
Yeah.
Yeah, we beat her and thing and did I try getting her business account and them something there and whatever and you know and whatever and then and she did kind of, you know, she up front with me and thing and whatever
Oh, them store there, you see, them store the organic, you know. You see me, I don't make up nothing now, what happening in real life.
Yeah, man, she know, man. She did not keep it real. She did not keep it real. And it's somebody whom eventually see her picture them and thing or whatever. She turn good, just stay well, girl, sit down proper, you know, and think, you know, nice little body and, you know, very good looking and the whole works and this and that and thing like that, you know. So, when me just say, and when she did not tell Fia story, she was honest with her, so she get beat certain way or whatever. But she don't eat that to the game either. She don't eat that to the game. She's smart. She's street smart certain way and thing, and she still get play. You understand? Yeah. Cause she ain't no fool to the thing. She's smart certain way.
When people get beat all a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, when people get beat all over, the phishing email them to, and have to be careful the phishing email them to.
Explain. Well, people that phishing are spelled Phishing, but it's associated with phishing. And explain to people what it is.
It's like an email that look legit. It's like them send you. It's like say your bank would send you an email, but it's a scammer, and it look legit, but it's a link. I want to click the link and them tell you to send you, reset your password or whatever, and then from this you don't know so them have your account or your password. So you have to be careful with them email.
You're just dead. And you know, so sometimes that's why I tell people one I think I learn from women, you know, details important, and even when me I do right, you know. But from a little bit here, people say the devil is in the details, you know. But you see, even them email, very hard for you look on them, you know. You have a look at one look at grammar thing with two of this, and you'll be like, or even a misspell no there. You can't tell, so it have come from somebody who is not a natural English speaker, because no misspelling no dead, but the way them put the words together, it not really flow the way an English speaker would have do it. Sometimes when I look on it, like the graphics of them use, them use Bank of America logo, you know. But something there with the graphic not too clean, I want to look at edge, you can't see so that thing you cut and paste, or the thing not the symmetry not there. If you pay attention to them, look at some of them, you know, I look on them, I say, but watch you not queer, I don't even look on them.
And then again, if you not shop online, this one have to be very, very careful, because some of the site them deceiving. Like you will enter all your card and put in all your money, and then just take your money, you wait for your product and you not get it. And by the time you call, the legit company, they must say, oh, they must see it, and I don't like it, they must see it.
Right.
Can I get scam right? That's already.
Yeah.
You have to be very, very careful at these times. And then we just call you randomly and ask you for your password or if you change your password and everything there. If you're not sure, just call the bank itself. And ask
no. Let's be clear. When them do that, them don't just call you and say, change your password. Them call you and trigger you with a story will sound legit first.
Yeah.
And then them it lead to them as if you change your password, and which the banks will never do.
And then you try to secure your local funds in your bank quick and fast, you go change your password. I hate that. Yeah, you have to be careful at these times.
And I guarantee you have some of them hustlers that sit down and I listen right, you know, too, and I watch your show too.
But no.
And I watch your show. Yeah, I'm probably at this live, man. I say, boy, Raga, you're informer, you know. Come drain me.
So one of them will call me mother-in-law with and tell her, say, forgive him the social. I look at things that she call her daughter and say, yo, somebody call her see social. She ready to take out social and give the people them.
Give what? Can't do that.
I remember saying she show up in her age now, she don't understand what's going on in her world, you know.
Seeing.
You understand? So I'm lucky says she call her daughter and her daughter say, Mom, you can make people call you for your social.
Seeing. All right, Papa, now say a word. Safety out there. You see the playlist now, so you're good here now. Seeing?
Yeah, man. Go on to your thing, man.
Mad thing. Cool.
Yeah, man. Look, come on.
Anna. All right. Okay. You see where I go on, you know. Someone who never really know about the... Okay. Someone who really know about the... Yeah. And then YouTube have a thing too, them start the playlist from the first show, them by the from the first. So like, say you have 20 show in a playlist, it'll start from 1 in the playlist. So if you come there and look for the latest one in the playlist, you have to know if you scroll through that and whatever, you know. Now me get all them regular thing there, you know. Regularly me get on Facebook Messenger and whatever, you just get one, hi. Me not answer them. Me not answer none of them. And what me not like to is when some Jamaican now, them will do the same thing. Hi Raga. Me not answer them, me not answer. Raga, you know, hear me tell it, them send by. You know, Raga, you know, see me tell you hi. Me still not answer. And somehow we all start tracing me and cuss me or whatever. Me just laugh off of them or whatever. But one of them, I said, one don't do them look at something or whatever. You are just one of thousands of people who are do them thing there, but hi. I saw this kind of them work. When them come at you, when them come for you, you see, them just send a look at hi. And you for take a bait. Once you go say, who is this or whatever, blah, 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 then them start reel out or whatever. I can't about the foolishness. You understand? I remember, you know, you have Instagram DM, you have Twitter, you have Facebook. Now Facebook combined with IG and whatever it is. You have email. So you just have all these, every day you just have tons and tons. Now you have a bunch of on the Raga, come over TikTok, you need for over TikTok, you over TikTok and thing and whatever. Sometimes it kind of rough, man, for manage all of them. I can imagine somebody like me and 1 or 2 me get, enough of them me get, or whatever, you understand? So, I'm not really tarry with them. I don't even answer or respond to them. Right? You have one next common one of the woman them where I send one what them want to do to you and all these things and whatever this and people have to understand, even them thing them when you see something come ginger, right? From ginger, high, somehow them have a way to figure out which area you live in, which can be hard for me because me not either Queens, me live or whatever, but me know say my other friend them get the same thing too. I know you live in so and so area and thing, and I would love to meet you and thing and feel you with my warmness and people, you know, says liable all a 400-pound big fat man I write that. Yeah. And that's what I need to understand. So me I come over like it's Ginger and Ginger talk about oh she's sexy and she have a voluptuous breast and thing, voluptuous breast and whatever. It's liable a 400-pound man when he am Chad and sitting and whatever. Wanna be it for 3 weeks and thing and they're on the computer sending them something there and them thing. They don't answer them. Well, at least I don't. Well, me not look nobody. I'm not desperate to get nothing or whatever. So nobody can come promise me front and all them thing there and and things that me I gonna respond and thing. The F out of here. You understand? Me not respond to them something there. So you're not okay. You send all an email and straight delete. Right? Me don't know who you be. Bam, 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 bam. But me just I say 1 and 2 times when the Jamaicans now, hi Raga. Me don't know. Next thing you know, no, but me I used to go Calabar and thing and you know answer me and whatever and this and that. I used to go Calabar with it in Miss Alice class and then me said, no, but you start by saying hi Raga. So me don't know who this. Big up yourself, you know, blessings man. Respect for the heel and thing, but I don't know disrespect. When you come and you just I say hi Raga, me not answer them something there. Me not look nobody. Now my next set them will send you a picture too, you know, man. Sometimes them all a tease you, you know, you get all a look a picture, a look a leg, I come up to a look a front and thing and whatever. Like seriously, I don't ever look upon them thing there and whatever. You understand? Yeah, them thing that will catch people who frighten for them something there and whatever, yeah? We love Jojo. Big up Jojo. You understand? Big up the good big up the good, whatever this and that, but man, I'm not 18 anymore. I'm not 20 or whatever. Them something that are frightening me. You understand? When you say law, you say I forgot low chat, no. Them go about them business, yeah, man. You think they the scamming thing upon the next level, right, you know. Alright, like me telling you, it's an early show and thing and whatever, so it not for long either. So if you don't have any more calls, I could see what I go on. And before I cut them, I go look thing where I did have something, you know, where you know, so I want to play a video, but I don't know if YouTube have a pressure about it, you know. Alright, but hold on. I hope YouTube no pressure about that video, you know, so. Because them really funny, you know. So I play a video for now. I don't know why this man here. I just show you say on the used to say a man do certain things. But people, you have some woman out there rule certain way, you know. So I watch a video here. Nobody call. Remember, nobody call. Don't call. Alright, watch a video here.
Play that shit. You see that hole in the motherfucking ceiling right there? That's the first shot. The second one I won't fucking miss. I promise you. Try me. I won't miss. I promise you.
Where with that shit, man?
I promise you.
Stop doing that.
I promise you. I won't miss.
Stop doing that.
I will not fucking miss.
Stop doing that, man.
I won't miss at all.
No fucking.
I will not miss.
You want live? Stop.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. You think I give a fuck? I don't care.
That shit, man. Stop.
Get the fuck off of me. I don't care. Let all you motherfucking hoes know you in a motherfucking relationship now. Now. Let them know. 5, 4.
Are you in a relationship, man?
No, look at the camera. You in a relationship.
Are you in a relationship?
Right. Your life is on the line at this point, baby. You think I playing? I ain't playing with you at all. I'm not playing with you at all, honey. You risk a lot, I risk a lot. I ain't playing with you. Okay? We clear? We clear? Thank you. My pole is nice. Y'all like that? I do love tricks. Now and again. Here.
People wanna see madness where going on out there in our world. Wanna see the madness where going on out there in the world. Right? Simply put, him need to come out of a relationship there, right? I mean, the video make when it makes, so we don't know what going on. But as I say, it should go without saying, him no need to be in a relationship, leave that or whatever, you understand? That is madness. That is insanity, right? Irrespective of the fact that she totally control him and run him and whatever and this and that and whatever. We just say very often we say a man do them something, but a whole heap of woman out there going with them something too. And it's when we see them pan snapped and deadly women and all them something. We say, wait, I'm expect shock, but it's going on. And it's frightening and it's scary and yeah. And there is nothing wrong with a man in that position saying, yeah, I was scared for my life, because I would be scared for my life there too. If me and a woman and she come spring that upon me, and you fire shot round me, you fire one and they pan live and whatever, and you bust a next shot and thing, and then you go tell me, say, me must just own you up on the camera right now, on the live, I count down from 5, 4 or whatever. Man, I'm with you, whatever, this and that. I must have blood clot, man. I don't know which man could have come try that with me. Sick. Just as I always say, man, forget lock up and all them things that I know say, me have the inclination for laugh off of them something here because that's how it go. When the man them do it sometime, condemnation right away. When the woman them do it to the man, them always a laugh and whatever and forget it's still violence, still wickedness, and it's still a sickness that should not be condoned or tolerated and things like that, you know. It's awful. But men, women out there like that too. I mean, I tell you, do a ragga do. Right? A long time in the world, you know. It's not by accident we govern certain things. We're not frightened for certain things, man. When you and a woman a deal, when you just a get in and start deal and see them something and whatever and take care of yourself. Them front could have good look more, them could have pretty look more, whatever. Let them go in the world, it and have nothing to prove. You're not less of a man if you let go them something there. You don't need them type of stress that you don't need them woman there. To say that she's toxic is just too mild a description for her. That's even worse. Yes, it's a form of toxicity, but it's terrible. There is something about her that is clinically pathological, right? And no man I go pan boy you dip on internet live, a fire shot, and I tell man for say, oh, tell him say you're there with me. Oh, it's me go shoot you and whatever and this and that and whatever. Them level of desperation from a woman and what lame as fuck. You understand? And you can say she much older than him, you know. A young youth, you know. A young little boy. Young little boy. And if whatever go on with she have to come on internet live and I tell him to send him something or whatever for she get some validation or whatever. Then people that will kill you for foolishness. She will all see man talk to all a woman and whatever, who him do him not look and whatever, and before you know it is all a shot him get all the woman get shot to or whatever. You understand? And ladies, if you see all them man there with them mad woman there and whatever, and them man there all a draw fee and whatever, and I give you this and one, give you that and whatever, and them look good look here. Leave them alone to kind of need no stress for them woman either. Right? As we say in Jamaica, you know, no tree not growing on your face, no donkey no biting on your face, and no tree not growing on your face. No. Yeah, man, that's my principle right now, you know, defend your family, defend your loved ones and thing, but once you see the madness, leave it alone. You have nothing to prove, my God. Talk what you want to say about me, style me up, this and that and ray, you know, man, and ray, for you hold me and just box me, hold you down and box it on my blood clot for what? And as soon as you vex with me and you call police and whatever and this and that and you have evidence of me for what? Yeah, man, you have some woman out there, you know, you them all a juggling and them. You know, more time you all a juggling, look sitting can go on, you know, yeah, you know, look roughing up can go on, you know, type of thing, like, you know, look a confidence thing and whatever, you just say, where you go, man, color. But you have some woman where you take it on a level and whatever, and then you have to be careful with them something, man. Because if them flip it on your dog, you mess up in a particular another country. But love Rihanna, you know. I love Rihanna. I tell her I love Riri. She have that Caribbean something that I love. But you see that something that she and Chris Brown, me learn from it, you know. Right? You see how long that happened from them a picnic. Right? From them young. And Rihanna go in at the man phone and say something and rush him and start beat him up and thing and hand it to him and whatever and him a tell her stop and she hand it to him and him a tell her stop and she not stop and him go so back and move to her and go tat her up. And up till today, how much money years after a man can't even do a show in peace. Right? be a demonstration and all them something against him and whatever, him a woman beat and whatever. And at the time, she did put it on him. Yeah, you know, him young and him have somebody, he must say a lyric, some other girl in her phone. But she did put it on him. And him a tell her stop and she never stop, and him a tell her stop and she never stop. Right? I remember when I watched that, I said, note to self. And tell on the sons this, people. Tell on the son. Tell on the son. Big up yourself and Tasha, blessing. People tell on the sons this, right? Sometime with certain things, people, it's not even about justice. Because unfortunately, the world has been filled so much with men being abusive to women, and still is. Men being so abusive to women, physically abusive. And that's what it is. That's not debatable. We know that. That men, woman beat a man, them disgusting, terrible, dirty man, them and thing. For hundreds and hundreds of years of that are going, right? And we say we are understandably, you know, women are pushing back against the institutionalization of that type of abuse of women from men. And but I'm just saying that some of that pushback, you have to be careful in the sense that if you find yourself in a position where you're in some conflict with a woman and she's out of control, she's abusive, she's sick like all this a woman, don't even try to think justice. Your safest thing is get out of the situation and leave it alone, because it might be difficult for you to get justice. The Me Too movement was justified with triggered with Harvey Weinstein and whatever. But I remember watching TV and the Me Too movement reached a point where I saw educated, grown, intelligent women having consensus that once a woman say a man do something bad, believe her. Because women have been disbelieved for so long. So, but you know, the people, what you mean? So just anytime a woman say a man do something to her, you must just believe her, and them say yes, you must automatically believe her. And we all know say you have wicked woman out there. We all know say you have sick woman out there and whatever. So if they are in a climate where them know say they will be automatically believe. You can imagine what them are gonna do to man. Right? So, you know, talk to no son and all them something there. If you have a crazy woman and whatever, no care what type of good time you did have. But I play with that something there, you know. I play with that something there. Right? Without in a detail, when I time me did in something or whatever, I'm not gonna lie, I made it wrong. In terms of me did do something. I made it wrong, right? Because me did out a road a bad and get catch, right? I'm going to own that part there. I talk the truth now, right? But then, when I road I get catch, I look at that, didn't make about Ray. I say, Me not go back in that place and me did a parent for, you know. Yeah, man, I would tell me that for about 3 months, man. Till she move out. Because my thing was, me not go sleep around her, right? And again, me not say, I made it wrong, you know. I made it do something wrong, right? I me go out there go wild and whatever. But just like how me say, no, if a woman born a man on the right for go kill the woman and all them something there and whatever and re. I see him thing, you know, I see him thing, this is years and years ago, you know. But me just I say, at that point, what a lot of men would do is like, I'm me a parent, yeah, so, I'm me this, yeah, so, and I'm me so and so, and whatever, and re, and this and re, and going there. They mean they should have to do me something, I don't know. But you're so mad that you talk something when I never hear you talk before and whatever. What you going to do with At Island, what you going to throw in out for years and all them something there. Me not play with that something there, man. Me not go back in there. You understand? And that relationship that they done. And it was my fault. Me just warn him. Just something I tell you. What me just say, you know, is like you have some people out there sometimes, some situation reach you or you hear them you see them behave certain way or them say certain things and whatever. What you wait for? And him right now after that and him go back this I'll go sleep back with she and when she come a ball and I beg him for grind or whatever, you say no. I'll call police for that too. You can't stay there. What? Yeah. She see that says she have one son and she tell him all the time, right? Don't be one who loves to argue or whatever. Yeah, you have some people that seduce you into this thing where, like nothing sexual, when I use the word seduce, they will seduce you into this thing where to be a man and all them something they have to engage in these, like this conflict thing or whatever. Like me telling you, know, a whole heap of friend me have and dead and gone, you know. And enough of them dead in a different way. But enough of them dead from choices what them make for please woman. Enough of my friend, them dead different way, you know, different choices, but there's a common thread in enough of them death. When death reach them, that it involve pleasing woman. I mean, I blame, yes, sometimes the woman, some of them, the woman, them never want. I mean, I blame the woman, I blame them because of them make the choices them were led to whatever, you understand? Right? Me grew up in a part of Jamaica where it was a badge of honor for have girl, for proud a woman who was stab up at a girl feel like seriously? Yeah. I'll me and somebody attack or whatever, and what about them woman go beat a girl fear or whatever. Me I left you. Me no want a woman who me attack whatever who want to be other one other side. Nah. I mean, I go hype about that and feel good about that or anything about that or whatever. You understand? I mean, I tell you, say, every woman me there with over the years and whatever, this and that, the running joke with them every time. You know, I mean, I'm mellow now, but back in the day when them time when me did was this mad Ragashanti and all them something. Them always come back and tell me, say, you know, say, my girlfriend them and whatever, when them years say me and you there, what a Ragashanti you there with? Oh, you manage him, we there with him no cuss you and him something, and him no war all the time. And every one of them woman there, them say, them always have to explain to them, say, no, it's not like that, you know. Once you start with the argument or the trust in him, walk away and say, when you're ready for come to reason with him intelligently, then at that time, him not talk to you, him walk away, him no, nothing with you. Argue and cuss with one. I don't want a woman who me have to argue and cuss with or whatever. Yeah, look, let's agreement can come up and thing or whatever, but if it's your trademark, hey, whenever see like you have these like a group of friends and then you have this one friend, like a group of girls, ladies and thing, and them have a friend who she and a man always argue and always a war and them just know, say, yo, that's their thing, you know. Don't listen to them, you know. They'll be okay tomorrow or whatever. And it works for them. It just, them people that work for them are, you have a virgin, your male virgin and thing, and, you know, them do them thing like that, and them always a cuss and a war, and that is the nature of the relationship. And it's a thing for them, you know, them laugh and chat about it when them cuss and war. Yo, me couldn't live so, you know. Me couldn't live so. Yeah. Me not like, you know, me not ram for that. Me tell, oh, right. And so I said, no, I'm afraid of them something, you know. Afraid of them something. Because if you temperamental and you're quick to anger and all them something there, whatever, like, I read this thing that says, when you're there with, be careful who you choose for there with. Because the person who you choose to there with, you're going to spend 87, on average, 87% of your life with them. That's friggin' incredible, man. On average, of course it doesn't. It just has to say, yo, who you there with, you know, you got there on them for a whole heap of time. So basically, you're going to see that, you're going to interact with that person in them different ranges and things, in them highs and them lows and all these things and whatever, and you know. So it's a no-brainer. Whoever you're going to be involved with on that level and whatever, just make sure so you and that person have a chemistry and are aware that when the inevitable disagreements and you know, things in life come up and things, that your flow or the relationship, like you have that there's a system between both of you that can resolve conflict in a certain way, where each person just knows that the other person are going to rise to that level. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee, because stranger things have happened, right? We see on TV, we see all these situations where people have been so peaceful and nice all them life, and then something happened and them snap and nobody saw it coming, right? But I'm saying, as much as you can, people nobody don't sexy up craziness. Do not sexy up and excuse craziness. Be careful where you stay in because of that person that help with the mortgage and the rent. And you see it. Be careful where you stay in because the sex good. Be careful where you stay in because them good looking and this and everybody want them and you not lose them because you have to keep him or her and whatever. Be careful of them something. Yeah, man, and if them reveal to you, say them are mad people who do you some crazy thing, I fling them a bush, man. Fling them a bush. You understand? All this a woman, why? This a woman, you know, me know. And you can see I'm young you too, you know. So, yeah, you see, boy, you can say I'm afraid, you know. Afraid like a one and whatever. So she pick, you know, at, you know, a big woman like she with her gun, with her license and that, we don't know. But she pick that little boy for treat him so. Probably because she did that with a man who treat she so. Or men who treat her that way there. You hear what I'm saying? Hurt people. One is a past tense, the former, and the other is a present tense. Hurt people. So more than likely she live a certain life where certain things reach her. You know. When it's very often when you see them behave that way, they're that go on. Some man or men or whatever, they treat her a certain way. What makes she, whether consciously or unconsciously, is now living from the paradigm that life is about power and control. And you get that through violence and the threat of violence. Life is about power and control. Who control people, who have the power, and things, and them run things, and them get what them want in a life. So some experience or something, whatever in her family or with man or whatever, she learned that. And now she gonna get a little young boy, a little boy, where she can actualize that and reverse whatever it is she did experience before and put her now in what she would consider to be the driving seat of what it's supposed to be, you know, because clearly in a fair mind, you're my man. And you act up on my need for control you. And the way I control you to bust some shot, trying to make you know some bust a shot in you and whatever. right? She's not like me, you know, I go say, yo, if I have to force somebody to deal with me, that means that the person that deal with me out of them own, you know, out of them own volition. I just think that is one of the most unattractive thing there is, you know. Yeah. You have to force somebody to deal with it. You have enough Jamaican man stay, so, you know, I mean, I said, them enjoy that, you know, and it's like, it just, to me, it's just like, nah, I mean, I force no man for down me. You want to go on, you go on. If you want to stay, you stay. If there's something about me you want to stay, we'll do this together, but any day you want to get up and go on, go along about your business and whatever. Be not going to threaten you and tell you about me, I'm going to kill your family, you know, you left me and all them. So I think that is one of the dumbest, stupidest thing. But you have some woman like that, you know. Women love me, you know, be this and that and really honest. Stupid. Right? So she get that from somewhere. And she just get one look spooky, you know, where she can just perpetrate that pan and treat the little boy them weird and whatever. Because she's a bully. That's what she is. She's a bully. If you need another situation, then my advice to you, get out. Because if something reach on later on and whatever, and have nobody to blame but on yourself, don't. Because your seat ain't going to stay in it, don't. All right. If nobody else not call about anything else, I'm going to let go here. So let me know what one of them and see the number them there. I have a bunch of videos here, you know. Oh, all right. Yeah, that one is interesting. More you want to think about that one? This should be interesting.
A few years ago, my oldest daughter.
Hold on. Nobody call him. I'm going to play that video. Nobody don't call him. Play that one. Okay. Yeah, man, why you want to think about that one? Yeah, here we go.
A few years ago, my oldest daughter had to take a DNA test for school just to figure out ancestry. During the DNA test, she came to me very, very sad because apparently me and her were not related. I was like, huh? When she told me this, I had to keep a straight face because the immediate shock was just wild. Then I decided to go with her to get a paternity test done. When we got the paternity test done, it was also concluded that I was not her father. At this point, I was shocked. I've had 4 kids with my wife, and she was the oldest, and I needed to see how far this rabbit hole went. I told her to not let her mother know that we know this information, and then I went to my next oldest child. Not mine. I went to the one below that. Not mine. And then I decided to stop there because the youngest child is so young that this may directly affect them, and they don't really understand what's going on anyway. So I didn't even want to go into that rabbit hole, but when I got the information, I immediately was like, let me go talk to my wife about this. So, like always, she didn't take responsibility or any type of accountability, and she said, how are you going to believe your wife over these tests? I was like, are you serious? Like, for real? Like, is this really where you're gonna go with this? Then she starts crying profusely and saying it was only one time. I didn't mean to do it. And I was like, it was only one time. Hey. And then I showed her that each one of the children aren't mine. With the
what he meant to say was that she said, "Are you going to believe these tests over your wife?" Him kind of mix it up there, but you know what type of woman that, right? A 4 pitney him have, you know. Well, 4 pitney him think him did have. And then the oldest one I do this ancestry thing and whatever and thing and a connection. And I say, what you talking about? So I'm go check it out and thing and it confirm him. I know the father. So I'm saying, I said on to your mother, I'm going to do the second one lesson, not the father. The third one, not the father. And being the nice man is, when him say, boy, I'm doing even what I'm going to do, him do it. basically him say him no want to know about the last one because the last one is at such a tender age. What him really are saying is like, yo, I ain't gonna give up on the last one. Rephrase, him is a nice guy. He's a nice guy. You realize him not say nothing about anger or anything. Him not say nothing about him go kill her and really. He's a nice guy. So she did this to a nice guy. And when him find out, what she do? Our first thing was for try for manipulate him. Oh, you can believe them test over your wife. What I'm telling you, and what was his response? Seriously, whatever, because he's a nice guy. When that no work, what she do? She start ball. She do the balling thing. Start ball. But okay, right? And she start balling the manipulation and all, cause he's a nice guy. What I'm saying that him say something like
A few years ago, I didn't really understand what's going on anyway, so I didn't even want to go into that rabbit hole. But when I got the information, I immediately was like, let me go talk to my wife about this. So, like always, she didn't take responsibility or any type of accountability.
Like always, she didn't take responsibility or any type of accountability. This is an ongoing thing between them. And the little nuggets are there, and like always, she didn't take responsibility and thing, right? So he's a nice guy, you know. And like the nice guy, I don't know, so them look at thing out there, you know, talk to him.
And she said, how are you going to believe your wife over these tests?
Again, what I mean is, how you going to believe the test them over your wife?
I was like, are you serious? Are you like, for real? Like, is this really where you're going to go with this? Then she starts crying profusely and saying it was only one time. I didn't mean to do it.
Cause she don't know, say I treat him do, you know. Right? So she tell him, say it's only one time she do it and thing and whatever and but she don't know, say I 3 out of the 4 him do, you know. And probably if him do the 4th one to the same thing and I reach him, probably all him can't breathe her.
I was like, it was only one time. Hey, and then I showed her that each one of the children aren't mine.
If I hear him talk to or whatever, I can't see him have that little pleasant thing about him or whatever, but him ended up being a target for somebody who, and a mistake she making, a societan, you know. Right? She do it with the first one, do it with the second one, do it with the third one, and probably the 4th one too. So it's an ongoing thing or whatever. So you can't really even excuse her and say, boy, I don't really know what it happened, you know, cause a very, and probably a little mistake make or whatever. This a societan. Right? And me no want him do nothing crazy, cause me no support that either. He make a choice to go there with she and go sleep with her. As in Jamaica, we say if you never go there, your name would call type of thing. I saw the thing said, so he have to own that. But as I say, you have them women out there and whatever and thing, you know, you have to have your head by your body. And as much as possibly, if you see the signs with certain things and yeah, one time I talked to some youth about this and I said, Raga, you can't say that, you know, it's easier for you, you know, because you know not a problem to get woman or whatever. I said, no, I'm not a problem to get woman. Yeah, I own that. I'm not a problem to get woman. I want to understand that. Because once me understand that and thing, it's less likely for me put up with certain things for a certain woman. But what I'm going to say is, we're in the same position like you, you know, so in a really simple like we for Lego, so, you know, I get it. I get what he was saying. But still, as much as we can, see one next one here. Hold on. So our next one here. As much as we can, if we can come out of them situation, Come out, yeah, man.
What's up is why you've been lying to me for 11 years telling me that DJ is my real son. Why you been lying to me?
What have I been lying about?
I got a DNA test done.
A DNA saying what?
Saying that he's not my son.
Let me see this DNA test.
You don't need to see it. I saw it.
How DNA test don't say?
How you gonna be lying to me for 11 years? Why would you do that to me?
Where's the lie?
The lie is you. You are the lie. You have been lying to me for 11 years, having me believe that my son that I've been raising for 11 years is not really my son. Like, how could you do that to me? Like, what can you say for yourself right now?
What made you get a DNA test?
Because I went through your phone.
And why?
Talking about me, laughing and bragging, telling your friends that I have no idea that he's really not my son. So I went and got a DNA test done. Like, you think I'm stupid or something? Like, how could you do this to me?
You know what?
What? You care more about me going through your phone than you lying to me about my son not being mine? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? You care more about being humiliated and me finding out that our son is not really my son and that he has a different father. I sure have, because I thought he was my son. Because you've been lying to me this whole time.
What are you talking about? Does it matter?
It does matter. Are you crazy? What do you mean? That absolutely matters. Like, you don't see anything wrong with what you did? You don't see anything wrong with what you did? You've been lying to me. You've been sitting here lying to me for 11. Of course I love him, but I can't. But you guys can't stay. You can't stay here anymore.
Where we gonna go?
I don't know. It's not my problem. 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 You can't stay here. You can't stay here. You can't stay here. I don't know. It's not my problem. I did my job. I did my job. I did my job as a dad. I did my job as a dad. You can't stay here anymore. Y'all gotta go. Y'all can't stay anymore. No, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. Y'all can't stay here anymore. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta get y'all house. Y'all gotta go. I can't deal with it. I'm putting y'all out. Yes. I'm gonna put you out. I'm gonna put you out. I will pack your bags myself and put you out of here. I will pack your bags. Y'all can't stay here. You gotta go. You lied to me. You lied to me. You lied to me for 11 years. For 11 years straight, you lied to me, having me believe that he's my son. No, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta get up out of here. You gotta get up out of here. No, I can't look at you. I can't look at. No, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. No, before I do something crazy, I'm gonna regret. No. Yes. No. Yes. You lied to me. You lied.
Consequences. And that's a man on the edge right there, you know. I mean, he actually said it, like, yo, you know, I don't want to go do something crazy. Him say it. You see, at first, you see how she deny it and thing and all the time, whatever. She deny it. She hold it to the denial. But you see how him find out? Him go in her phone and hear she a brag to her friend them. Yo, I don't know, man. Sometimes I tell some people say, yo, hey, my boy, me easy right now, you know. Me no want run up in a nothing, you know. Right? Till 1 second call, I don't want to run up in a nothing or whatever. I'm easy, I'm not frightened for certain things, you know. You understand? Because you hear me, so I'm going on your phone and you brag to your friend them or you don't know, you give me jacket, I mean, it's a jacket, Jamaican, and thing or whatever. You understand? The man go and I say that, you know, and then she flip it on him. And I say, so what does it matter? She said, what it matter? And I say, what you mean it matter? Well, of course it matters. It's like nothing to she, you know. And then now she gonna use that little card about You love him? If you love him and thing, you know, for my time, whatever, you know. So, no ain't anything, you know, even a little small apology, you know, or anything, you know. Hello, Carla, what going on?
Good afternoon. So I think she should have really thought about his feelings. What she did was very serious, and especially for men. I think they take their bloodline to, you know, that thought of knowing that this is my son, this is my child. Like, that's a different type of love and appreciation that they have. I've spoken to men about, like, adoption. They're like, no, sir. You know what I mean? They want their own blood. So I think it's a big deal for men when it comes to their kids. And she's joking it out. It's like she doesn't have any type of consideration.
No, it's not even like joking. I know you don't mean it literally joking. I mean, she's trivializing it. Yeah, it's like nothing to her. But that's just the point, you know, in terms of compassion is about, you know, it's kind of like, you know, appreciating other people's feelings or how they would feel if such and such and whatever. And granted, she do what she do now, but in the position where she do, she cool.
Yeah. And he invested his time, his energy. I don't even care about the money. Just talk about the time and the energy and the love and the you know, future building and the thought process. Like, this is my seed. That's a big deal.
Not for her. I say, yo, basically, she say, shut up, because it shouldn't matter. You love the picnic and thing. Just work with it and done, whatever, right?
And I believe that he would have thought about it in the long run and probably would have came back to the kid. But you talking about, no, I'm not coming out. Where are we going to go? What? It's like she felt entitled.
Well, I mean, that part is, I know, yeah, it's entitled and thing, but to some extent, I mean...
He needs his space. There's no extent.
Yeah, he need him space, but him can't... First of all, it's not the child's fault. It's not his son's fault.
No one said it is, but he has a mother. He needs his space. I don't know, Raga. I think it's very wrong when women lie to men about these children that are really not theirs. I don't know. He needs his space.
Of course it's wrong. I mean, but there's no deterrent for it. There's no deterrent for it. Because there's no deterrent in the system for it. There's no consequences when women are caught in that way. In fact, when that happens, the courts always rule that the man still have to stay there. Yeah. So basically, women who do this, they know, one, they can get away with it. Two, if them get caught, they can still come out on the better side of it, because the court, most courts, 98% of the time in these situations, the court say, no, the mother keep him and you have to support the child. The court has said them not business with me, not business with you and the man and woman passa. We are look about the child. Right now the child know you as a father, I know you as a mother. So bap. So what I'm saying, there's no deterrent for women to do this.
Wow.
And you hear she bad him up and go on and thing like, because at first she denied it, you know, like, nothing go so, nothing go so, what. And the part where get me when him said, listen, you don't know why I do this. I go in on your phone and hear you brag and show off to your friend them or whatever. In other words, he's a nice guy and she get you with it and she brag and show off to her friend them. And this is what nice guys are getting out there. You understand?
Yes, I have a nice guy friend who sat there with his wife and his kid. And all the years, you know, it was when the kid started to look different from the two of them. Talk past him. He said, no, something not right. And he tested the kid and found out that the kid wasn't his. And he was trying to be the best father that he could be. Didn't have any kids out the road. Stayed there with his family. Only to have, you know, to find out later when the kid was 17, it's not his. And now at almost 50, he doesn't really want to start all over. But he's upset.
Oh.
That he really doesn't have his own blood, you know?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm something there. Let's see how it goes.
Rough, but he needs his space, so she needs to come out. That's where I stand with it.
Wait about the first video with the one with the four.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I didn't see it.
You didn't see that one? Okay.
No.
All right.
All right. Martha, you have a good day, okay?
Yeah, man. Blessings.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Things are happening out the people, balance on the thing and whatever, the stuff we will learn from and all these things and thing, all right? Again, I'm going to a conference on Friday at Princeton University. Law, culture, and identity and things. So I'm going to be there all day on Friday. That's why I'm going to make sure I'm going to do this early because I'm leaving now. I may have to go to something this afternoon. I'm going to do the show early, make sure I'm going to do something and thing, all right? Take care of yourself, people. Everything is everything, and, you know, blessings and respect, and you don't know. Again, I always have to say this, and I'm redundant, but I just want to thank you all for your patience as I finish my thing. I'm going to finish next week, you know? Yeah. Not next week, next month, and we'll have more time for the more stuff and whatever, but we're in the nitty-gritty of the things, and you know, some big-time finals, and like whole heap of work, so the class part go until the 5th of May, and then after that, some finals and thing and whatever, and then I'll be done. Then after that, I have a big exam, but the big exam is not until the end of July. But the whole 3 years of class and them something there, whatever, it's finished next month. Finally, it's been a journey, people. It's been crazy and thing and whatever. Again, many of you know what it is. I don't put it out there because of 2 reasons. One is it's the type of thing that once people know, they would have kept asking me questions over the 3 years about stuff that I wouldn't be able to answer. But, you know, I'm doing this for a while, and I know that it would have been a thing in my shows and so forth. And, you know, it would be a bit of a distraction, you know? And then the second main reason why I never put it out there is sometimes when you... And this is important, and this is the last thing I'll say before I leave today. People, there's sometimes when you make up your mind for do something, nobody tell nobody, just go do it. Or if you know, say you have that 1 or 2 person in the corner who's just always supportive, tell them. But even your relative, you know, sometimes your mother or your father may be really supportive, but sometimes your mother or your father could be the biggest discourager, you know? If they may say, I go do certain thing and whatever. Anyway. So me doing, you know, to do this thing where it involve going back to school, you know, for 3 years. And give it up, people, you know, I have friends and colleagues too who knew that for me to have gotten my initial accomplishments, Jamaica National School of Drama, then, you know, Vassar College, Jamaica National School of Drama, 3 years, Vassar College, 4 years, the University of Connecticut, 2 more years, then 6 more years, you know, masters, and then Ph.D. I know, even got 10 I'm saying, I have to do this in a matter when at this stage and re and this and that and blah, 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 blah. So I just didn't want to hear it. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew it was going to be rough. And whatever, just do it. Get down to business, put in the work and get it done. You know, I have that confidence there and whatever. So sometimes when you have to do certain things, it's best you not make nobody know. Some things. Right? If you can anticipate some of the energies that you might get, even people who mean you well, again, let me say that, even people who mean you well, they will mean you well in a way where they end up being discouraging because of their own fears or because of the fact that they would never attempt what you are going to do. They would never do it, you know? So they may end up projecting that onto you unknowingly. So that was the big part, like me say, you know, so I'm not telling nobody, I'm just juggling right through the pandemic and thing and whatever. So, you know, I put it out there now and whatever come almost done. and the very people that me never tell, most of them, when them a find out and them a know now, whoa, me rating because me could have never do that. Would have never do it. Not at this stage of my life. Not at and you know. And them a big me up now or whatever, which I anticipated and think. But sometimes when you're gonna do some things, man, and worse if you know say it will involve some sacrifice or something that people are going just think is just like extraordinary and tremendous and why you gonna do this now and blah blah blah. Just do it. Nobody tell nobody. Nobody tell nobody. All right. Of course, all of the Ragashanti TV members want to know what it is and then thing. It's not a secret, you know, people. Man. That's just the reason why. So come next month, we're done and I'll be happy, you know, and we can start work on some things that the main reason for doing it, my kids, you know, because I've been in entertainment all my life and you know, in relationships and so, but, you know, never had kids throughout all those years coming up and thing and, you know, just never have to worry about certain things. I'm just do what I love. And then, you know, kids, if you're responsible, you have irresponsible parents out there. But if you're responsible and you want best for your kids, they make you see the world differently, you know. It's not about you anymore, you know. It's about them, you know. So for me, it was, you know, in terms of what I want to do for them, there had to be some changes, you know. There had to be some changes and because me know when me reach certain age, me dey on stage and woman a jump up on me, a wind up on me, and me dey on road after a pace up flyer and all them something. Me want the thing balance out better for them, you know. So I really them make me go do it, you know. And then there are other reasons too. Last call, hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Me, good afternoon, sir.
When you say me, good afternoon, I don't know what that means.
No, I was looking at the YouTube, but your mouth wasn't moving, and I called in, so I'm looking to see if you were still on the last talking issue with a young lady, or if it's actually live. So yes, it's AP. Drop it, catch. Careful.
Oh, okay, all right. Big up yourself, man. I say a word, man. Seen. All right.
Yeah, yeah. So I want to talk very quickly about the last video with the guy and the girl, the jacket.
Yeah, well, it was 2 jacket video, yeah.
Well, the last one when the woman said, "Man, like what do it matter?"
Yeah. What about it? Yeah.
Yeah. Man. Man, I made a post, I made a comment. It may be harsh, but my thing, man, you know what? Let me never bother say it. Let me give my own experience. You said 2 hours. The carbon copy of me, Jean Strong, my last name is Patterson. Before my daughter born, she looked like my sister. You see me, I say? So
yeah.
I can't even fathom the thought, to be honest. Like, me feel it for the guy. I'm as the Americans would say, I'm in my bag. Me make a comment say, man, more than take the youth, I like the house. But me I said, no, what's the real care? More than take the youth and go raise the youth and find another woman and go.
But what is sad, and I was about to leave, me have to leave, I'll catch a train here. But what is sad, you know, because whether that last one thing is a skit or whatever, or really so or whatever, it highlights an element of this thing that is very, very common. I'm from Jamaica, I see this, where the reasoning when some women do this is that they actually calculate that they want the man to bond with the child, because once him bond with the child, it's less likely for him to leave. And some just once him bond with the child and him dead, them know, so the courts are going to still obligate him to support the child and things. So I'm just saying, it is just really sad that that very element, that women do think that way. It's part of their strategic approach to giving a man a jacket. A great many women, they do think that way. And that is sad that they have the freedom, the liberty to do that, and then be so callous and insensitive to the man's feelings. And because me see that happen over and over, and the idea is that, no, you know, and then we tell the man that, no, you know as father, say if you stay and whatever, you know. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, man. My heart, my soul is hurting for that guy. Let me ask you a question before you go.
Ask quick, because I have to leave here.
Do you think they should make it at least a misdemeanor crime for women, whether knowingly or indirectly giving a guy a jacket? Let's keep it 100. The system backed them on doing it, so it should be some kind of official punishment.
I don't think it should be a misdemeanor. I think it should be something worse than a misdemeanor, but I'm not so sure it should rise to the level of a felony. But the thing is, you know, if you're a deadbeat dad, it is treated now with great seriousness and things like that. So I think it would help if women who do this and them know that if they're caught, that there's going to be consequences. It will certainly help as a deterrent that, you know, it will, some women will less likely want to go down that path, you know, as opposed to what is happening now, where a lot of them deliberately and consciously go down that path and whatever without care or favor, you know.
I just use a soft point as saying a misdemeanor. It can be regulated based on how old the child is. Like, the child is 6 months or a year, 2 years. Find out it's a misdemeanor. Anything after that is a felony charge. Because
I have to go now here. Because I'm going to catch a train. All right, man. Blessings, man. Cool. All right, people, big up on yourself and thing. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Early show and all these things and whatever. We know the thing go and whatever. Take care of yourself, all right? Blessings and respect. Legoments and thing. I'm going to stop this video right now. I have to go out and go catch this train. Safety and protection out the people. Cool.